Here at Anzac Park, it is the Lindisfarne 2 Blues taking on the Hobart Tigers in our round 5 clash of the Hobart Airport SFL Community League. A beautiful day for footy here in Lindisfarne. They do say that the Eastern Shore is that 1 to 2 degrees warmer than the Western Shore, but look at this. We've got the team running out here in their brand new Guernseys. They look fantastic. Hobart, probably the underdogs today, but there are quite a few outs for the Lindisfarne 2 Blues. Namely, the big one for me is Tej Westbury, the big midfielder, and here they come. Hobart Tigers do have a few outs as well. Big Ned, Oscar Shaw is out with a shoulder, but Ned, his brother, is playing here too. So here they come. Revitalised Hobart Tigers, ready to go. Anzac Day, Anzac Park footy, coming to you live. My name's Tubes Taylor. There's the man right there, Tej Westbury. Let's go and catch up with him right now. Tej, come here, mate. Let's get a quick little interview. Tej Westbury, tell us what your injury problems are.
Oh, knee problem. Not too bad, though. I'll be back soon.
You feeling okay?
100%.
How are the boys feeling before this game?
Yeah, up and about. It's going to be a good game. These boys are good. We're good. Should be a great game.
And the new Guernseys look elite too.
Very nice, aren't they? Very nice.
Just trapped you here, Tej, so all the best today. He's got a knee injury, as we heard there, but he'll be back a little bit later on. A massive clash in your Hobart Airport SFL Community League men's competition for round 5. Tubes Taylor with you. We'll be back shortly with the opening, well, not bounce, throw up. We'll see you soon. A very good afternoon and welcome to Anzac Park for the Hobart Airport SFL Community League men's match for round 5 between the Lindisfarne 2 Blues and the Hobart Tigers. A beautiful day here at Anzac Park and our drone footage is looking resplendent. Look at that. If we can get rid of that little overlay, you'll be able to see a magnificent Anzac Park. Beautiful. Got the drums going. There it is. Hobart Airport SFL. The umpires heading out to the middle for our round 5 match. The 2 Blues take on the Tigers. And in previous years, you might have thought it a foregone conclusion that Lindisfarne run out victors here easily, but the Hobart Tigers are building behind Alan Christensen and a number of young stars that they have in the black and yellow. Well, the yellow and black if you like. My name's Tubes Taylor. Pleasure to have your company from wherever you're watching. A joy to have my childhood friend Nick Whittle in the commentary box with me. Whit, what are you seeing so far?
Thanks for having me, Tubes. Great to be here. And what I'm seeing so far is blazing sunshine and shorts and T-shirts, which is a bit of a far cry from Kingston Beach Oval at 8:30 last night, where it was puffer jackets and jeans. So
you were down in the STJFL watching the under-12s?
I certainly was. Sorry, there's some quality youngsters coming through, particularly down Kingborough. They have a strong football program, and it was a pleasure to watch, albeit a tiny bit cold.
Yeah, a couple of ins and outs, late ins and late outs for both sides here today. Out of the side comes Toby Mitchell and in comes Ryan Martin, a known goal kicker, been kicking goals for fun here at Anzac Park for a number of years, comes back from North Hobart after a stint there last year, back to Community League to enjoy himself. And for the Tigers, Will Gurgel out and Sam Cosgrove in. So a defender in Sam Cosgrove comes into the side. It's great to see the young Tigers doing a fantastic job. As I said, a number of years in the rebuild stage, Whit. We've seen them just have a few hidings over the last few years. And
definitely, but watched them last week down at Snug, and they were right in it for probably a quarter and a half. Probably ran out of puff a little bit, I'd say, but you know, there's some quality there, and these two teams are probably the only ones chasing down the leaders at this stage of the season, Tube. So it'd be nice to see. Particularly interested in watching Lindisfarne live. I haven't watched them yet this year. Well, they've got some. Watched them in the warm-up. They have got some quality ball users, and they have an extremely large ruckman. I do like my ruckman. I'm looking forward to watching him today.
Well, he is a big boy, Blake Jones. He's held together by elastoplast, it seems, on the top half. He's got his elbow all strapped up, both thumbs well and truly done, and we're excited to see what happens there.
I thought he might have had the new tattoo or something under there. It's that patched up.
Yeah.
Don't reckon it'll bother him, though.
He's a big boy. He's got big, thick thighs. We love to see a ruckman with big, thick thighs. As the
He'd be a nightmare to move, wouldn't he?
Captains are in the middle. And Aiden Webster's won the toss. Will kick to the right of screen. So,
did you notice much breeze out there?
I did actually. Maybe slightly going to the south, which is to the right of screen. So a little bit of a benefit there for Aiden Webster if this breeze doesn't die out. I've really enjoyed watching that rebuild. As I said, we've mentioned a few times of the Hobart Tigers. They were in all sorts a couple of years ago. And through the hard work of a number of people, including Dan Gray, Tom Dark, amongst a number of others, they got Alan Christensen Bundy up from the Lauderdale Bombers, and he's an absolute superstar, AFL experience and a real leader of men. And he's got a young group of Tigers with a bit of fight. It's great to see. Whereas Two Blues played a couple of years ago in the grand final, consistently good, but they do have a couple of outs. Tej Westbury, the man I spoke to before the game, a fairly solid out, as is Luke Patton. Blake Lamprell out of the side too. So some regulars running around that probably aren't, well, they're running around, but they're off field. Just noticed here, number 42, I'm not sure who that is. We'll try and find out who that is for the Two Blues. And the Tigers just taking their time to get out to their positions. What are you seeing?
You reckon the Tigers would have spoken about the outs, or they just prefer to play who's on the park and not worry who's there and who isn't, Tubes?
Oh, I know they think about it, for sure. But I think what it does is it evens these two sides up very much so. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on. Quarter one about to start. Umpires getting to their positions. Players just rolling out slowly. Big Leo Blair's got the bleached blonde locks. He's got the 2-minute noodles up on top. Look at him here at centre-half back for the Tigers.
It'll be hard to miss. He might be getting votes today just because he's easy to spot. That's how I used to get mine, Tubes, with the long hair.
Wow. He did look a bit like Jesus Christ himself. So we're about to get underway. First quarter of Hobart Airport SFL Community League. It'll be Mead and Jones going up in the middle. An even contest. It comes down nicely to Bricknell. He can't get rid of it. Out the ball rolls. Yep, it is. And that's a ball up at centre wing. No real free play just yet. Mead wins it down. Sheldon Smith gets a rushed kick. It's high. Paolini's underneath it. Can't quite take the mark. Chasing the ball down is Bosworth. He collects nicely. Left foot kick is wrong-footed. It goes okay. And Webster could kick a goal from here. He's a thumping kick. He gets called to play on the... Sansom stood the mark. It didn't really move. Oh. Sitting underneath it, Gill just left the ball alone. Here's Blair, right on cue. The 2-minute noodles, gives it off to Howard. Howard's handball finds Wright. Wright clears the ball momentarily. Bouncing ball will go out of bounds for a boundary throw. And what are you seeing early, Nick Whittle?
I guess the next step in Hobart's progression will be hitting those targets consistently. You know, really put themselves under a little bit of pressure there when, you know, hit the kick and they've got the mark in the next play. So hopefully we start to see them tidy that up. Possibly a few early game nerves, Tubes.
Mead won it down, only as far as Bricknell. He's wrapped up in a tackle though, and we'll see another reset.
I do also notice Hobart seem to be pushing a spare back into the hole. Number 2, who
Bosworth.
is Bosworth, seems to be dropping back in front of the big full forward.
Blair got the handball out. Pulford gave it out wide, and the Tigers are out here. Long running kick, and John sits underneath it and takes an easy uncontested mark at half back. Got to push in the back though, did the big Texter Sharpie. So he'll have a free kick. No doubt he will have sunscreen on today. Interesting kick to Smith, finds its mark. He's at left half back. His kick is absolutely disgraceful. Darius Woodham had to do a bit of work. It's gathered here by the Tigers. Rush kick. Sheldon Smith didn't let go. Webster goes back with a flight and takes the mark. Not the most skillful game that we've seen so far. Webster, and there on the end of a few handballs, goes long. Little fist came over the top. And pace shown on the footy. Maybe a push in the back. Umpire says no, we'll ball it in.
I think Hobart have been forward to centre 3 times for 3 intercept mark tubes, so you'd like to see their forwards. A couple of them were unlucky, scrappy kicks, but you've got to bring that ball to ground, hopefully.
Maybe
Let the small forwards get to work.
Maybe these Clenants might attend Sharon's need to be kicked in a little bit better. With
pointing on the ends.
Sheldon Smith shows a bit of pace. Pulford has him for company, pushes off Blair, gave the handball back. Now Stanley gives it off to Westbury. Westbury's rush kick goes down towards Martin. Flying over the back, though. The ball finds the boundary. No real clean kicks yet. I haven't seen a drop punt.
No, they're just feeling each other out. You get the feeling. I reckon this one might be a bit wary of the up-and-coming Tigers. Do you think, Tubes?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Whit. Boundary throw in, Mead. Won it down over the top of Brown.
Yep.
It's a number of Tigers. Mead just fired out a handball straight to a bloke's breadbasket. It bounced off that. Now a rushed kick again. This might land okay. Strong mark. Taken here by Griggs. Griggs' kick is good. And that's a nice strong mark again. Gets called to play on. I think that's Forrest who sends a high ball. Long and deep. Is that a mark? No. Umpire says play on. Out it comes here to the back. Little push in the back maybe. Umpire saw it. Yes. There'll be a free kick going the way of Continenza. His kick goes wide. And the two Blues have it in the back pocket. That's a strong grab to Jake McPherson. His one goes to Zantuck. Zantuck's got the biggest thighs in SFL. His handball missed the mark. Pushed off the ball there was Dare. They string a few handballs. Pulford gave it back to the man who was running. Don't know who that is, number 38. We'll find out.
Kick. He's just spilt the mark, unfortunately.
Continenza. His kick goes across the face of goal. Stanley has to do a bit of work. Chasing the ball down is Warmbrun. He goes towards goal. That's a good kick. Sharpie sits underneath it there. Was infringed upon. We'll take the free kick.
Saw this a bit last week, Tubes. Hobart putting some really nice passages of play together. It's just a matter of can they sustain it for 4 quarters, which they're going to have to keep up with Lindisfarne, you'd think.
There's definitely someone running around in number 38 for Hobart that I don't have. So I don't know who that is. Woodham has the footy. He plays on. Strangely. Send it high. Westbury gets a free kick. Now gets called. He's going for advantage there. I don't think so, Trey. He's the coach of the two Blues, so expect him to use the footy here. He's got McPherson out wide all by himself. Looks into the sun. Blair tripped over. McPherson heavy over the footy. Did well. Ducked back into the corridor. His kick is high. This one should be marked by right and is. This is what you used to look like. You were a lot taller though. You had the long hair. Whit.
My moustache wasn't that glorious either.
Gill. Short to Ned Shaw. Shaw goes across the face of goal to Blair. That's a kick to, well, Hope. Cole wheels around. He's got a pair of school shoes on and he kicked it like he had school shoes on too. Warmbrun ends up on the handball. Long kick. Sharpie came deep. Couldn't take the mark there. The Tigers forward. Sharpie gets himself into a bit of trouble. Here's Sansom. He lays a tackle. At the back here for the Tigers. The handball in Hope again. Rush kick towards goal by Jude Butler is high up and stays in somehow. Through they come. The Tigers have got numbers around the ball. Zach Griggs gets the first of the game.
We spoke about with bringing that ball to ground. Get it down front and centre. Look what happens. Your small forwards can go to work. First blood to the Tigers, and that will do wonders for their confidence, Tubes.
Absolutely. You can just see they're almost surging forward. It's not really the most beautiful play to watch, but I tell you what, they are surging forward, and that's the sort of thing that you want to see if you're a Tigers footy fan. Just attacking numbers. How that ball stayed in, I'll never know.
From here, I reckon it's that little breeze we spoke about, because from here that looked like it was going through post high. And the winds just held it up a little bit. Could have marked it just about, but yeah, did well to bring it down in front and the work was finished off.
Jones won it down to Continenza.
Mentioned the size of the Lindisfarne ruckman. Hobart Blake's not a bad size either.
That's Noah Mead. He's a young fella too. Through comes Sheldon Smith,
dummy.
sold a bit of candy, then sent one burning down, straight down the arms of big Noah Brown.
Nothing the defender could have done about that, Tubes. That was lace out.
So the first goal of the game went to Zach Griggs, and now Noah Brown has an opportunity to even up the scores and put the two Blues in.
Yeah, you hate to see that as a defender, Tubes. The on-baller streaming out of the middle. Goal side, no opposition, and just put it on a platter.
Brown likes it off the boot.
Yeah.
So does the umpire, straight through the middle. Lindisfarne get there first, and it's all tied up. 1 goal apiece.
Don't know if that needs too many expert comments, Tubes. That was just a good bit of ruck work. Nice little dummy, and the delivery. How would you like to be leading up at that?
Well, the replay will look good, I'm sure. It was a fair amount of candy sold, but the kick was straight as a die, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Didn't get more than 1.5 meters off the ground either. The defender had no chance.
Back in the guts. Jones wins it down again. This time it doesn't go to the advantage of his midfield. Through comes Woodham. Ball just pops out to Jones. Here comes Sheldon Smith. They know he's going to sell a bit of candy. The kick isn't as great as before. Brown's got a bit of work to do. Out the back here. Oh, gee, ran into a freight train there. Did Ed Wright. And Paolini coming through fast.
And if you're watching nearby, I suggest you get down here because you heard the slap of that from here, didn't you, Choose? You can't see that from home. And also the chirp from the players is great.
Oh, Matteo Paolini knows how to do it. Out comes Mead. Won the ruck contest. His kick, they go over the top. Couple of nude nuts doing battle here in Webster and Sansom. And we'll see a ball in. Don't know who's on the scoreboard here, but currently the scoreboard reads 0-0. They've missed a couple of goals. Tiny, how are you? The umpire, Tiny, umpired the Rezzies. He was out at Campania last night, Whit. So that's dedication. Umpire dedication, yeah. Handball came over the top. I don't know who number 38 is. It might be Jude Butler. It might be Winston Forrest. I don't know, but that guy's definitely got a long sleeve jumper on, and he's not on the team sheets.
If you're wearing a long sleeve today, he's going to need 4 jumpers in the middle of July.
Yeah, correct. Better throw in.
He could not get a better day for footy.
Oh, it's Elliot Shaw. Thanks very much, Dan Gray, former coach. What's he doing in that number? Anyway.
Shouts a ball there, Tubes, but no prior, I wouldn't have thought.
Thankfully, the crowd don't umpire.
Oh, yeah.
Out the back it comes for Cole. His handball was really hot for Geordie Roberts, who played on quickly. Through fingertips here, numbers at the back. Noah Howard's going to get there first for the Tigers. He got tackled by Paolini. And now Cosgrove runs the ball out. Sansom couldn't be clean with the footy. Shaw was. It was actually Cole. Mead picked up the footy and got wrapped up immediately. Ball up, centre wing.
Unfortunate little fumble there, Tubes. If he got that handball inboard, they were out. Not going to tell him that, though.
No. I'm just hearing that Elliot Shaw is wearing number 38 and that he's looking magnificent in the long sleeve, says Dan Gray. Not unlike a young James Lane.
Oh.
Your uncle.
He certainly is.
So Dan Gray knows your family history. Martin, very good off the ball. Gave a handball into the corridor. A little bit of chaos here. Brown picks it up. Then weird sort of check side thing. Doesn't make the journey. Wright trying hard and Brown forces it all in.
Yeah, Uncle James, 1990 premiership player.
With who?
For Hobart.
Right.
Jumping James Lane. Gee, they had a good side back then. I remember watching them as a young tacker against Clarence at North Hobart, I believe.
Wow,
yeah. Showing my age a bit.
Well, you were 8.
You're definitely showing my age, too.
That's holding the footy, so a free kick. Not sure where the prior opportunity was there. but it's going to Paolini. We'll maybe get that in the replay, the tackle. We'll see what happens after this.
This man was one you mentioned pre-game, Tubes. Has a bit of spark. One to watch.
He's got a lot of lip.
Has he?
Yeah. He's great on the mouth. In he comes. Matteo Paolini. From about 25 out, he'll kick. This should be a gimme. He likes it too. Look at the celebration. He gets right around. Charlie Gray goes and gives him a bump. Charlie gives him a thumbs up. Paolini has the goal. And Lindisfarne get a lead.
A little bit of push and shove there as well to follow up with.
Yeah, Alex Gill.
Might have been the holding the ball culprit, was he? Just
possibly.
Might have been reminding him about it.
They could be twins. Look at this. Here's the replay. He runs straight to Charlie Gray.
Thanks for the goal, mate.
They could be twins, those two. They've had a perm this morning.
Long lost brothers.
Not sure Charlie's got any Paolini in him. Back in the middle. Down it comes. Nice little spin out of trouble there. There's Lockie there. How does he use the footy? Sends it long to the forwards. Bouncing ball out the back. This will be a goal. Ethan Monks, former captain of the club, evens up the score.
Dare I say it, Tubes? The forward brought it to ground. Sound like a broken record. It's important, though. Made the contest. It's really the big, if you can't mark it, bring it to ground. How many times have you heard your coach say that over your career?
Well, Ethan Monks bleeds yellow and black, and he'll celebrate that. He's a confidence player too, Ethan. So now he's up and about. As he said, bring it to ground. Right place, right time for Ethan Monks. Real interesting kick. Unique.
Yeah. It seems to be, unless they really have no choice, they're not swinging onto the non-preferred. We saw the attempted check side down the other end before as well.
I don't know.
I think that might have changed a bit since we played. I remember
100%.
if I'd have kicked that on my right, your old man would have dragged me off the ground and slapped me.
Jones won it down, then followed up his own work. Not bad. Looks like the bloke from Happy Gilmore chasing after Shooter McGavin. Wheeling around. That's a good kick. Brown, good. Couldn't take the mark. Dare got his handball out.
He did well there because he affected the spoil as well, followed up.
Ned Shaw got his kick forward. They're out here again, the Tigers. Johns got his handball to Westbury. Now the kick clearing and a strong mark taken by Chatterton. On the far side of Anzac Park. Chatterton's kick going long.
I think a couple out here, Tubes.
The lasso rule's going to get that one.
Well, I heard you talk briefly about that in the New Norfolk Claremont game. I didn't actually hear your opinion on the lasso rule, Tubes. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
We'll probably get a bit of hate from the purists, but how often, especially on a windy day, would you see the ball just stuck out in a pocket for a whole quarter?
Martin sprung around the corner. Oh, they'll be happy with that, rushing him behind. Thirteen plays. I'm going to sort my team out here. It's 14 plays 12. 13 plays 12. Johns just plucked it out. Johns is a left footer. They got to know that. Goes short. Finds Continenza. Giving it back to Johns. Usually a good user of the footy. That's as good as it gets. Brown. Oh, no, it's Martin. Spun out of trouble. He's got a man in the deep all by himself. He's blazed away towards goal and kicked it out of bounds.
I'd like to know who the kick out and number 45 are on the pecking order because he's lucky he didn't get a spray for that.
Well, I think Tate Carter-Roach is a young player and he's not really... Yeah, Ryan Martin loves a goal.
Right. I could see some steam coming out of his ears, but he didn't say anything, so well done, young fella.
Noah Mead just blazed away, and then the ball just bounced in between a few players, but there's going to be a free kick pulled out to Hobart.
Tried to take the advantage, Tubes, but really only succeeded in letting Lindisfarne get all their numbers back.
Sharples, or is it Sharp-Les? Not sure. Sharples goes wide to Warmbrun. Cooper Warmbrun.
It's been good so far, Tubes.
Yeah,
Warmbrun.
he's always about the area, isn't he?
Got some good dash.
His kick goes long. That's a good mark taken by McPherson. Just favoured him, didn't it?
It did. I reckon the wind helped him as well. If that was the other direction, it would have landed in the Hobart player's lap. But he just read it better and took a nice intercept mark.
Ed Stanley clearing the footy. Down towards Paolini. Cosgrove looks like he's going backwards. Then got the bump. Paolini. Oh, that'll be a free kick.
Didn't need to, did he?
No.
He had his teammate had 30 metres of space behind him and he just tried to hold him up and got him a bit high.
Ed Wright.
How can you tell me about Ed Stanley, Tubes? Because I do see his name come up in previous years right at the top of the goal kickers list, but he seems to be playing more across the midfield or even half back at times. I've seen him today.
A veteran, a champion, kicked 100 goals in a season, twice I think.
It's not easy.
It's not easy to kick 50 goals, but he's had a ripper start today too.
Is he not playing as deep as normal?
Playing midfield. I tell you what, that's a nice kick, but it's just to the right-hand side of goal.
Held its line, didn't it?
So, 14 plays 12. The Tigers have the footy at their full back line. They can run it up. One kick. Noah Mead's got to fly at this one. Gee, he got pushed off the footy there by Sharp unnecessarily. Woodham gains the ball at 50, sends it goalward. Does this stick in? I think it's missed.
Just wrong side of the post, and I reckon the reason that wasn't a free kick, Tubes, is I think Sansom pushed the Lindisfarne player who then wiped out his opponent. So
unnecessary there. That should be 50.
A bit of frustration.
Yep, Alex Gill there. Big angry Gill. They're just not using the ball well enough in their defensive 50, I reckon, the Tigers. It's really interesting to hear what Alan Christensen has to say at quarter time.
Yeah, their last two shots on goal, Tubes, could easily have been avoided, you would think.
Martin won't miss this. I think it's snuck in.
Oh, gee whiz, it's close.
He's kicked it to Rose Bay. It's through. Someone go and get that footy.
Well, I noticed on the last one, Tubes, if you were after a free footy, you can't hang out in the, what's that, a bowls club?
Tennis club.
Tennis centre. They've been flying over there all day so far.
So Ryan Martin gets his first, pushes the margin out to 9 points.
That hurts, that one, doesn't it?
Ooh, my camera
just a little mistake, but when you make a mistake that close to goal, you generally pay for it.
The screen went off, my bad.
Especially when you probably kick it to like their best kick.
That's what it did.
Back in the middle. Mead wins it out and sends a left foot roost long into his forward 50. This will be a free kick, I reckon, to Monks.
Yeah, protected that drop zone.
Beautifully,
Sorry,
didn't he?
Tubes, I feel like I keep interrupting.
No, just do it.
Protected the drop zone. I'm sure Tubes will have a word to me at quarter time, mate. I'm the star here. You just stop talking over me.
Well, you've preempted it, so I won't have to say it now.
Speaking of star, my goodness, try and talk to Tubes at a local footy match.
In comes Ethan Monks. He'll kick from about 40 out. A little bit of breeze working across his body left to right. I'll tell you what, that's a nice kick.
That goal umpire did not move.
Monks has got 2.
Handy goal after they gave that last one up, Tubes.
And they stay in touch.
And as we said, Lindisfarne probably slightly favoured by the breeze as well. So Hobart having a great start, which they did last week as well. So we're hoping they can hang in there. This will be a great game.
It will be. Don't go anywhere. It's Hobart Airport SFL Community League. The men's comp round 5 at Anzac Park. It's the two Blues by 3 points. Ethan Monks, look at that. He loves it. A little flex up too.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he did well there. That technique was nice. Nice ball drop. Didn't give the ball a chance to deviate, and they're out again.
They're out again. Out comes Elliot Shaw. That's a lovely kick.
Beautiful kick. Lindisfarne, plenty of numbers back there, Tubes.
Sharples gets his kick long to the line. Fly from the back from Monks. Doesn't go anywhere. Zantuck's down there too. Little kick comes out. Sansom at the bottom of the pack. They force it across the line. They're searching here, the Two Blues, for a deliberate, but it's not going to happen. Last goal scorer was Ethan Monks. He's got a couple to his name. He did a little bit of Macho Man Randy Savage at the end. Ball in. Monks in the up against Sharpie. Ferguson caught one high from Cole. Umpire circles and says, no, I'll ball it up.
Can you tell us about Monks, Tubes? I did notice Signet last week were quite vocal towards him. He caught plenty of lip. I don't know, is that...
Yeah, there's a little tie in there.
Is there?
I'll tell you about that a little bit later on. In fact, I'll tell you about it right now. He works for Whitehouse Carpentry and Concrete.
Yes.
And that's owned by Matty Whitehouse, who's a Signet boy. So there's a little bit of connection there.
Signet boy's very good on the lip last week. And the crowd as well, actually. You could not get a park down there. It was packed.
At Snug.
At Snug Park, it was brilliant. And they really know how to let the players know about it. It was great.
Shaw off the ground. Roberts. Oh, lots of candy to be sold here by Geordie Roberts. He bends one around the corner, can't make it work. Through for a behind.
Did all the hard work.
Did. 4 points the margin.
We'll see if he goes short again. He has.
He's gonna, oh dear. Oh dear. Ryan Martin's just snaking these ones here. Caden, someone needs to get a word out to Caden Bosworth. Don't go short. I don't care where it is. Get it away from here. Geordie Roberts got it away. Woodham pushed off the ball. Wright did some good work there. Pulford now with a handball.
Oh, there's no one running for him. He's forced his mate to run onto that. He was standing there, hands on hips. He's like, no, mate, you're going for this one.
Warmborough.
I don't want it. Actually well worked in the end by Hobart. They got themselves into trouble and got themselves out of trouble with the handball.
They've done really well here. Oh, a little high tackle there. Umpire saw it. It'll be a free kick going the way of the Tigers. It's Bricknell. He's got a man out wide. Finds Warmbrun. Centre wing. It's a great day for foot. Oh, gee, Webster just reads the ball so well. No one went for that except for him.
Yeah, it did drop short, and he was the first to notice that it was happening.
Good user of the footy too. Finds his way to Brown and
called
play on. And that's holding the footy. I'm not sure. Just stepped off the line, I guess.
He certainly didn't look like he was expecting it.
Didn't expect a ruckman to chase him down either.
No.
Big Noah Mead goes short.
Could be the first chase down tackle by a ruckman in history, Tubes.
Butler to Ferguson. Ferguson wheels around into the pocket. There's numbers here everywhere. Sharpie goes back. Gee's got to be quick. Got his handball away. The Two Blues in a bit of strife here. Ed Stanley with a rush kick. Numbers everywhere for the Tigers. Gill got his handball away just. Cosgrove panicked a little, then was good. Left foot kick, short one. Pulford can't get there. Who wants the footy? No one from the Tigers, it seems. Up picks Shaw. He goes into the corridor. Downfield free kick. No, umpire says out of bounds, I think.
It looks like he's going to throw it in. I was with you. I thought that was downfield. I didn't see any incident or anything, but when I saw that whistle, saw a few eyes light up. The boys charged to the drop zone for the kick, but it was just a throw in, unfortunately.
Charge to the drop zone. Love it. Sharp one it down. Mead with a rush kick. It's going to a nice spot. Oh, guess who? Ethan Monks.
Speaking of drop zones, there he goes again. Just protected the space, didn't he? And there was only one bloke on the park that was going to mark that, and that was Ethan Monks. And I reckon he will slot this because he doesn't have the snug can bar absolutely ripping into him while he's having his set shot.
They were a bit rough to him, were they?
Oh, yeah. It was some quality banter. If I didn't have to work that night, I reckon it was a chance to try and get in on the Channel Club function. I was having that much fun down there.
Ethan Monks goes bang. He's got 3. 3 1/4. And importantly, he puts his side in front. 4-24. Hobart lead Lindisfarne 3-4-22.
Yes, he missed a relatively simple shot last week, Ethan, and the crowd suggested possibly should work on that on Tuesday night. And it looks like he has, because he's put those 2 set shots straight through the middle.
How good. We saw a bloke kick 3 goals in 5 minutes at New Norfolk. He was on track. I worked it out with the maths.
51, was it?
51. He's on track for 51.
Didn't he start well?
I don't think Ethan's going to get to 51, but gee, he certainly got a bit of it early. Monks again with authority. Finds it over the top. Cole gave a handball to a runner. Johns doesn't have a right foot, so we give off the handball to Continenza, who ducked past the party of Tigers. Now the kick is horrible. If this one bounces out of bounds, it will be a free kick going to the Tigers.
Another lovely dummy sell out there, Tubes. I think the Hobart players still looking for where that one went. That was fantastic, but just couldn't follow up his good work with the delivery.
So Cosgrove has the footy into the side late. Oh, gee, they're mucking around with a short one again. I don't mind it, though. Why not back yourself? Here's Ned Shaw. Long roost. Looking for Mead. Came over the top. Umpire says play on. Sansom gave the handball to the runner. And Zach Griggs wheels around. Sharp has a bit of work to do. Westbury. Oh, has the footy. Zantuck can't gather. Pushed off the ball there. I don't know who that was. They just got deleted. Handball over the top here. And it's run over the line for another boundary throw in by Lockie Wright.
The boundary umpires have a little bit less work to do now, Tubes, in terms of throw-ins.
Correct.
But they do clock up a few more Ks, I reckon, because that ball just zips up and down the wing with that lasso rule.
I like it.
Me too.
I know we talked about it earlier, but I just think it just speeds up the game a little bit. Creates more corridor movement.
Yeah. Well, I have heard pretty much every argument for and against it. There's a lot of people hate it.
Who hates it the most in your group of mates? Just give them a shout out.
Actually, my group of mates all like it, I believe. I can give a shout out. I say I got a message from Ben Cassidy who said, please refer to goals as dimmies. And I'm not sure we can do that, Cass, because I don't think I've ever heard it. No one will know what we're talking about.
Well, there we go. It is quarter time here at Anzac Oval. Lindisfarne 3-4-22 lead Hobart. Zip 4-44. Goal kickers for the Two Blues. Noah Brown's got one, Matteo Paolini's got one, and Ryan Martin's got one. It's 3 for Ethan Monks for the Tigers, and Zach Griggs the only other goal kicker. Take a break, don't go anywhere. We've got the second quarter coming up very, very soon in the Hobart Airport SFL Community League match. It's round 5, the Two Blues and the Tigers. It's the Two Blues by 2 points. Welcome back to Anzac Park. It's the second term about to get underway. Lindisfarne trail by 2 points. I think I said Lindisfarne lead by 2 points, and
You did.
we're away. Second quarter. Sansom gets tackled hard by Bailey Westbury, and we'll see another ball up. No, I said Lindisfarne lead, but they don't, which was a massive mistake. Commentators need to get stuff right. Woodham got his kick away. He's going to get a little handball off to Westbury. Westbury, little bendy one around the corner. Finds Carter Roach, who plays on quickly and sends the ball long. Going back with the fly. That's a good mark to Gill. Short one. Leo Blair. Old Maggie goes across to right. Wright's kick is a long one into the sunshine. Sansom got a little hand in there. Webster was desperate. Got it back. Continenza to Jones. Push in the back. Free kick going to Webster. I didn't see what happened there, Wet, did you?
Yeah, dealt with after he got rid of it. It was a really great, desperate effort there, because if that Hobart fella broke that tackle, he was waltzing into the forward 50 there, Tubes.
Free kick. Back at centre wing. We'll go to Continenza. Long sleeve. He's got a running man in Dylan Johns. That kick is atrocious, but it might work out okay. Gee, the off break there was like Tim May back in the 80s. The kick goes long, bouncing ball. Sharp's going to get there first. He can't gather the footy. Tigers everywhere. Little throw out the back. Missed by the umpire. Pushed off it was Lockie Dare. Sharp gave the handball over the top looking for Westbury. Did really well. Showed a turn of pace and then popped a little 9-9 chip over the top. Found his man in McPherson.
Just having a look at the goal kicker, Tubes. Ethan Monks looks a bit sore back there. That's the second time I've seen him grab for his ankle, end of last quarter and just now. Do we know if he's carrying anything? Because that would hurt the Tigers.
He's carrying the Tigers at the minute, isn't he?
Well, he is. But hopefully he's not carrying an ankle injury as well.
No. Lindisfarne with the numbers everywhere here. So a long kick looking for Sansom. Johns flew over the back. Sansom gave a little handball, got a tug on the jumper. We'll get a free kick. So the enforcer from last week, his kick just a little hot. Oh, Lockie Dare just panicked a little bit, had Aiden Webster. He's the sort of bloke you don't want to run into in a dark alley. Webster and Blair takes the mark. Short kick. Tigers look good when they can string a few possessions together. Long one. Zantuck over the top. Oh, Warburton just ran over the footy. Zantuck gave his handball off to Stanley. Got to be clean here, Stanley. Did really well. Duckback now has an eternity to get rid of the footy and finds his man in Carter Roach.
To dodge a bullet there, Lindisfarne. I thought that was a certain goal. Either the mark or the running play over the back. They did really well to hold up then.
McPherson finds Stanley. His numbers on the opposite side of the ground if they want to switch. Instead goes short. And now it gets out to Johns. He will wheel around onto his left. Told you. I don't know if there's any coaches out there watching, but please take note. Dylan Johns does that every time.
Every time?
Every time. He's a left foot kick.
It's the first time I've watched Lindisfarne live, and I reckon I could even pick up that he's a lefty, Tubes. Lefties, they tend to be very dominant on one side, don't they?
And they're very, very good users of the footy.
They really are. I don't know what it is. But the best kick in the team is generally always a left footer.
Sansom did well to hold his man off the footy. Oh, through came right. Westbury shrugged past two tackles, gave it to Johns. Johns handballs over the top.
Risky.
Looking for Zantuck. Very dangerous. Lockie Dare's got the footy. He goes past one.
Have a shot.
Goes to the paint of 50. Drives the ball long, but this is sprayed and hit out on the full.
Yeah. Best option, though, it was. The Lindisfarne defenders didn't sag off trying to goal keep. They stayed on their man, so the option was just have a ping. You know, you probably hit that 7 or 8 times out of 10, so go for it, son.
3-4-24. Is this 3-4-22 to 4 straight 24 is the score at the moment.
What do you reckon the Lindisfarne coach would have said at quarter time, Tubes?
Look, I don't think he'd be overly happy at their how easy they've been able to transition the ball, but in the same breath, Hobart have probably the same bit of feedback that the transition of footy has been too easy. Monks just pushed his man in the back. Webster played on quickly, gave it off to Sheldon Smith. He's quick, he's elusive. His kick goes long, looking for Roberts. Charlie Gray went back with a fly to the footy. Roberts got the tap on and did really well. Got a little bend one round the corner too. That was excellent. First goal of the quarter goes to Geordie Roberts, and it puts the Two Blues up in front.
Didn't do a whole lot wrong, the defender there, if we get a replay. He competed hard in the air, didn't lose his feet. He's just one step behind, and that is all he needed to put that one through. It was a great finish.
Geordie Roberts is, again, a good finisher, good user of the footy, and did very, very well there. We're nearly 6 minutes into the second term. A little bit of a seesawing affair. It's the Two Blues by 4 points.
A little bit against the flow of play, that one too, Hobart. We're looking more likely there.
Well, they've had times where the back six of the Two Blues have just been far too good. Here comes Sheldon Smith on a tear. Little punch away from Martin. Gill can't gather the footy. Happy to see it across the line. Umpire says, ball it in. Just when Sheldon Smith gets that 5 metre space, you get panicky as a defender for the Two Blues, don't you?
Looks like he'd be a hard man to catch too. He's got some toe. And as we saw in that first quarter, an elite kick. Although we gave him the plug and he shanked his second one. But that first one was as good a delivery to a leading forward as you could possibly get.
Well, I think he's got that. He comes from a touch footy background.
Touch footy?
Yeah.
You don't hear that too often. Usually
And
a basketball
played
background.
played a lot of football, but played a lot of touch footy as well. And I think the lines that he runs is really, it's evident that he's played a lot of touch footy. Lockie
Those
dares.
fast feet,
Yep.
directional changes really quick.
This is where they're breaking down the Tigers. They just can't get the ball past this man in particular.
He's been good.
And Kurt Cole.
He's really reads the play well, and he's happy to leave his man to help out his teammates, and you love that as a fellow defender.
Sansom took the mark. There's numbers everywhere here for the Tigers. Just kicked the goal. Daniel Pulford sends a real interesting torpedo thing towards goal. It's out on the full, another one.
I mentioned it earlier about stages of development, missing those little kicks, and that really was a goal gone begging there, Tubes. Just a missed kick. He should have marked it, gathered. He had numbers either side. Bit indecisive. Probably this time next year, they just turn around and bang that one through.
Correct. Stanley, short.
Here he is.
Sheldon Smith, who's come into the game a bit. Look at that for a kick. That's magic. Now, watch this. Wheels around onto the left. Cole has a bounce.
It's a bit like Zoolander, Tubes, except the opposite. You can't turn right.
No one really wants the footy over here. Pushing the back here, maybe pulled out. Yep, umpire's going to give it to Eddie Wright. Great to see him playing footy. He played in the Reckling Cup. Ed Wright.
For the musicians or
yeah, for the media.
Media.
For the Ramonas.
They had a couple of handy players the year I played.
I think that's him. John's.
Had his name written all over that one.
Watch this.
Which foot's he going to kick it?
He'll play on. He's good. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. Oh, look at that. Ryan Martin can't take the mark. Shaw got buffed off it by Martin. Martin rushes one forward. Cosgrove takes the mark just to alleviate a little pressure.
Yeah, that's that loose one that you see will drop back whenever Lindisfarne get to that half-forward line. A couple of the Hobart, I reckon their midfielders or wingers will push back hard to fill that space.
Elliot Shaw, short to Pulford.
They're doing a lot right, Hobart.
Absolutely. They look the more structured team, if I'm honest. But Lindisfarne, they're holding their zones really beautifully. So maybe I've just not looked at that properly. As this kick goes long, chance now it'll be a free kick. Lockie Wright could have run onto that one if they'd had a 5 or 6 extra metres over on that side of the ground, but Jones goes short.
And there's a couple of bits of individual brilliance down back have saved Lindisfarne a couple of goals as well. So hanging in there.
Eden Bailey's handball just put Trey Westbury under a bit of trouble, and he's down.
That was a good old-fashioned shirt front, Tubes, which you don't see too often anymore.
I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
It's straight down the middle. He looks to be okay.
If we've got a clip of that, I'm sure that'll... Eden Bailey's handball just wasn't a great one.
No, he set him up.
Noel Mead did very, very well there. And now a chance for Lockie there. If he can collect the footy and give the handball up to Sansom, who's running on here, should finish, should goal, and does.
And does.
That started, I'm sorry, I know you're the expert, but that started with Noel Mead in the middle.
Yep. Please don't call me an expert.
That's the most offended you've ever been.
I'm just feeling wildly unqualified to be called that. But you're right, I was going to say that finish and that clean pick-up, quick handball, they could have done that those other 2 times and had 3 goals on the board. But it's great to see keep plugging away. Nice pick up. That's a hard one to trap. She was wobbling around all over the place, that one. He's picked it up well, fired out the handball, and great finish under some pressure in the end.
Well, again, it comes from effort.
Like we
said, effort from big Noel Mead. A big man had 4 Two Blues hanging off him. Yeah, it's a great goal and a great finish.
Big Noel probably didn't even notice him, I don't reckon. Carries 4 blokes around on his back for fun by the looks of it.
Down on the pack here, we'll see a ball up, I reckon. It's Jamesy Lang. That's who it is.
I know I've harped on a bit about the game last week, Tubes, but I would have loved to have seen Sansom kick that one in front of the crowd at Snug. He would have had some choice words, I reckon.
Sansom's handball goes over the top, looking for his man. Now Warnbron just had a fresh swing at it. Big tackle laid on Eden Bailey. Umpire says, give it to me.
Getting some good playback at him.
Big Riley Ferguson there has wiped out his own teammate.
A little bit of friendly fire.
A friendly fire from Warnbron. Seems to be feeling a little bit of the after effects from the big hip and shoulder.
Little handball out from Westbury. Smith. Here he is again, big Noel Mead. And then circling around, umpire says ball it up. So they've moved it about 5 metres forward, the Two Blues.
Did better stay out of his back there, Church. I thought that was going to be an in-the-back free kick, but he held his ground.
Bit of free kick to the Tigers, I reckon, here.
It's
Big
your
Blake
man.
Jones, yeah. Just had his arms around his opposition. Left foot, Mead goes long. Oh, flying across the front was Shaw. Big tackle laid. Turns into a DDT in the end.
They're up for it. They're up for the fight. You can sort of sense a bit that Tigers are up and about here, can't you, Tubes?
There's a bit going off the ball there with
here we
Ethan
go.
Monks and Dylan Zantuck. Umpire didn't see it.
Any relation to the Richmond great? Was it Richmond?
Ty Zantuck.
It's not the most common last name
No.
you'll hear.
There's a few Zantucks getting around, I think, Mangalore area.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know whether he's from that strain of Zantuck. Gee, the Tigers are just working really hard here. The Two Blues doing very, very well. Sansom gave the handball out. Ferguson, normally a good user of the footy, goes into the pocket just a little wide for Lockie Dare.
Just fed him the commentator's curse on a plate then, Tubes. Great use of the footy, out of bounds. Solid boy. The vice-captain.
Yep. Lad.
Would not like to be on the receiving end of one of his tackles. It looks like he enjoys it too.
I think he's only 20 years old.
Is he?
Yeah, here he is. Goes towards goal. Ethan Monk's got to the front of the pack. He's wrapped up by Sharpie, and we'll see another ball up. I've never had, you talk about you not being an expert, I've never had so much feedback about you doing this with me than what I have right now.
I reckon it's a fact because pretty much all of our friends know both of us. Yeah. A friendly crowd. I'm sure there'll be a couple of negative comments come through at some stage.
Well,
I'm here for it, though.
I'm hearing from a certain person that says He's been great. I just don't want to tell him that he's been so great because his ego is already fairly large. That's a backhanded compliment,
isn't it?
if ever I've heard one from Matt Gardner in Kingston.
I reckon. Look, that's overstated.
Yeah, he's just having a chirp at you.
It's overstated.
Westbury taps the ball on. We'll see it out of bounds for a ball in.
Well, Matt Gardner could actually do well watching a bit of this game because the backman actually man up. The bloke hasn't manned up on someone for 35 years.
Of footy career. Well,
across 500 games at 8 clubs.
Didn't matter when you were getting so much of the pill,
that's
though.
Right.
Talking
that's
about
right.
left footers. He's a magic left footer, isn't he?
Yeah, beautiful.
Now the kick comes inside. Oh, Sansom took the mark. Maybe gets a free kick.
Can't pay that advantage from the mark. You'd pay that, wouldn't you? I feel like he controlled it.
I think so. Your man, Jake Sansom.
Yeah, I did really enjoy watching him last week.
Oscar Shaw called him the enforcer this week in the interviews on Triple M this week. So he said he's the enforcer.
Yeah, possibly. I would have, from what I saw last week, I'd almost call him the antagoniser. He was being a real pest. I was there for him. It was great. In a hostile environment too.
It's just faded late.
Unlucky. It looked good from here.
He's gone in for a dimmy and ended up with a potato cake.
How about all the running, though, Tubes, so far this quarter, apart from that goal out the back, Hobart have had it up this end of the ground for the last 15 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah, agreed.
Probably should have probably capitalised a little bit more.
Lamb's kick is good to Brown. Again, transition footy. Chatterton. They've just had, it's been too easy. Numbers here with the two Blues. They've got players everywhere. Paolino off the ground. Through for a behind.
Was a bit too easy. And you hope that doesn't keep happening. Hope they can stay on the game and not just let that kick mark all the way up the wing then.
I can't see the scoreboard, so apologies if it's wrong. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's 29 Lindisfarne. My iPad's gone dead. So I don't know what's going on here. The charge is not working. Hopefully our man down in the box.
I've got 4 goals, 5, 29 Lindisfarne. Hobart 5-1, 31.
That's what I've got too.
Thanks, Play HQ. Good chase down there. Oh, he slung him afterwards, and it's going to be on here.
Yeah, Xantar.
Guess who? Sanson. I think he was on the opposite wing. He's run a 9-second 100-metre to be in this fight.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Umpire should just pull a free kick out of here.
It was a free kick. It's a
Lindisfarne 4-5-29 to Hobart 5-1-31. It's a free kick going the way.
He was dumped after he kicked it, and that's what kicked off the little scuffle. Once again, no need. I guess every now and again, though, you just got to remind.
It's a good mark to Westbury.
Remind your opponent that you're there.
He's got the number 69 on too.
He would have enjoyed getting that one at jumper presentation night.
Cosgrove.
Dinner for 2, as the bingo callers like to say. Bit of a coach killer, that one, the transfer into the middle straight to your opposition.
That's a horrible kick coming in, and now it's out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. So a little bit of argy-bargy in this one.
We talked about the delivery from Lindisfarne in that first quarter on a plate, and then you've just got the rank left foot barrel as a forward. You ain't standing under those ones, Tubes?
No, hated them.
I don't know if the audience is aware of your elite kicking back in the day, Tubes.
I just didn't get it enough wet. Sansom got tackled hard. Random little kick goes into the corridor. Warmborough over the footy.
65-metre drop punts for fun, they tell me.
Well, you were on. Every time you ran near it, I was trying to kick it to you, so I was trying to kick as far as possible. You were up the forward line or in the ruck, and I was down full back, just sneaky. I knew I'd get a kick if they kicked a point. That's all I had to do.
The designated kicker.
Designated kicker. Tubes, in you go. And my stats would have been padded up these days with
Wouldn't they?
step
play on
outside.
rule.
Yeah.
You would have got 24 kicks at the Rosebery tip back in the day.
Before getting assaulted
on the team bus.
Team bus.
A story for another day.
Anecdotes aside.
Yep. Just remind each other we're
Speaking
commentating a game, not reminiscing about school.
Speaking about how some players were good on the lip,
Yes.
there were a couple on our side that got me into trouble as that handball went across the line for a rush behind.
It's finally on the school footy. Your dear mother was the loudest football supporter in the state, if not the country. And happy Mother's Day to Colleen for tomorrow if she's listening. You could hear her from the next suburb over.
Yeah.
All right, here we go again. Lindisfarne taking that outer side, Tubes.
Huge roost, but it's gone nowhere. What's going on? Downfield free kick, is it?
Yep. It's actually probably done them a bit of a disservice. Probably handy free in the end because they were out, off and running.
Well, now the long kick inside forward 50. Mead should take this mark. Jeez, lump of a lad, isn't he?
You're going to get him for an interview at halftime, get around him.
I usually go to blokes that can speak fluent English. I'm not sure whether Noah's got the full repertoire. Oh, gee, Charlie Gray put his man into trouble. Now they're out. They got numbers everywhere.
Oh, it's over
That
the
kick,
top.
Yep. Pulford, Sharpie got his hands on it. Sheldon Smith.
Did well then. Sharp Tubes left his man and impacted that play because that was probably going to be the handball over the top if he didn't get there.
Carter Roach's kick for Continenza works okay. Sheldon Smith ran past for the handball and Continenza said, no, I don't handball, mate. I only kick. His kick is good. Finally finds Sheldon Smith. Smith's kick. Maybe a downfield free kick. There's a bit in this, Whit.
Yeah, there's a little bit. I don't know what Lindisfarne upset about there. That was as he kicked it, in my opinion, which you're allowed to do. And he doesn't seem to have liked it.
Yeah.
Anyway, play goes on.
Play does go on. Charlie Gray takes the mark at right half back. He's got Sansom, if he wants him, with a little bit of distance off his opponent. Leo Blair plays on.
Your man worked hard to get to that long target down the line. It hasn't been used. I noticed Hobart don't really have a big, tall...
Oh, that's a great kick. Lockie Dare's going to run into an open goal. Dim Sims galore for Lockie Dare.
I just talked about the lack of the big bustling key forward as the small one just flew out the back and kicked it. They've said, oh, we don't need one, mate. This is how we do it.
It was Leo Blair that got on the end of a handball, made the short kick, ran on, handball received, long kick to Lockie Dare.
Yep.
Great goal.
Yep. That's the breeze again, mate. Look at it. Just read it off the boot straight away. He's like, I know exactly where this is landing. And his opponent just could not quite get back quick enough, could he?
Nah, Angus Lamb.
And I think I see, is that the Lindisfarne runner there going up to their forward line? I think he might have just said, how about chasing that bloke from the back line, letting him have a couple of handball receives and a goal assist.
Little ruck contest, Ferguson got on the end of it. Now a torpedo from deep inside the square. Bouncing ball somehow stays in play and ends up out of bounds for a ball in.
Could have gone anywhere, that bounce. Goal, point, tennis court. Would have loved to have seen that just take a big off break and go straight through the middle. You can almost see the Beltana from here up in our perch on the deck.
I've been looking across, just
longingly
thinking about a tap off.
There's a bar about 3 metres directly behind you, mate, if you want to just jump up for a minute.
Continenza with a handball there. Oh, Stanley got his handball out. Cole, a little too hot for him. Cosgrove. Now it's playing volleyball here at Anzac Park. Bouncing ball. Continenza there. Can't quite get a hold of the footy. Handball comes over the top for Mead. Mead gave it back. Interesting work. Inside forward 50. Oh, gee. Stanley dropped it. They've got numbers everywhere. Pulford needs to be quick. He is over the top. Long kick. A little too much on it.
Ethan Monks was by himself for about 4 minutes then, screaming for the ball. They just couldn't get it to him. And he would have lined up for his 4th.
So the margin's 9 points. Monks won it down.
Here we go.
Oh, there's one. Lock it in, Ned Shaw.
You reckon he should have gone the right foot check side then, Tubes?
I think so.
His left foot didn't quite hit it where he would have liked to.
That's a good kick. Sheldon Smith gives it off to a running Continenza. It'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Yes.
Oh, gee.
Must have thought he had a Lindisfarne jumper on because there's not a Lindisfarne player within 10 metres of him.
Gill.
And he's getting some quality advice from the crowd too.
Zach Griggs takes the mark.
No,
Not
he hasn't
paid.
paid it.
Touched off the boot, perhaps.
We've got an umpire next to us who's signalling a mark.
Yeah, but he's not a very good umpire. No, shout out to Tiny. He does a wonderful job.
Well, did you hear the advice from the crowd for that missed kick before? I
No.
believe it was pretty strategic. Have an effing look. I'm sure he'll take
Fair
that on
enough.
board.
Tate Carter Roach got his handball over the top to Paolini. Paolini just threw it away. Numbers here with the two Blues, but the Tiger comes out with a little hot handball there for Ferguson. Spinning out of trouble. That was good. Zach Griggs goes inside forward 50. Sansom!
Does Sam Griggs have a touch footy background? Did you see that step?
Glorious.
That was brilliant.
Well,
they're winning all the contests at the moment, aren't they, Hobart? Those one-on-ones, the shrug tackles.
Sansom.
He looked like he was wrapped up there, and he just slipped out of it, goose step, and then laced out Mr. Sanson, and they're going on with it on the far wing there, Tubes, as well. I know it's just broken up now.
Sansom dips back into the Bay Marie for another dimmy.
He liked that straight off the boot, didn't he? He knew where that was going.
He said, yep, fried dim sim, extra sauce. Bang, 6 more points. And the margin now is 16.
Pretty reserved celebration. The Canberra, he's quite polite. I'd possibly like to see them get stuck into the opposition a bit more.
I know you like your abuse, being from the Northwest Coast.
I would have went and hid in the boot of my car down at Snug last week.
Really? Was that bad?
It was great. I'm going to stop talking about it now because get the feedback of me. Yeah, old mate, expert comments. All he talked about was the Snug Canberra.
So back in the middle.
Who's the second ruck there for Hobart, Tubes?
I think it could have been Jude Butler.
A bit undersized against my man, Jonesy.
Yeah.
He's fighting hard in there, though.
We'll find out right now.
At 23?
No, 33.
33.
It's Winnie Forrest.
Winston.
The big Winston.
Good name.
The ball up. Yeah, he's undersized here because Blake Jones is a monster. Ferguson tackled hard, holding the footy.
Oh, that was
a bit stiff, I reckon.
Hot footy there.
Continental with the tackle gets the free kick. Johns is running to the wrong side here. Oh, more candy. Long kick. And Shaw.
There's that loose man again, Tubes. Actually working well. They're working hard because they're not starting off with a loose man. Someone's pushing back hard to help out then. And it's been effective. Sanson. Oh, that has to be ball, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. He's tried to handball it with both hands. He's not happy with it. He's like, what do you want me to do? And the umpire said, dispose of it correctly.
So, Sansom. Geez, you got and 52.
Oh. What do you reckon that one was for? Umpire abuse?
I don't know. And Aiden Webster's getting a card here. So we might get Tiny to explain. Why is that a card, Tiny? Umpire abuse.
Yeah.
Aiden Webster's going off for a bit of a spell.
What do you reckon he's saying on the way off? Sorry, mate, it'll never happen again.
Paolini's going to go off here too.
Yeah, swinging a few.
He's getting a red card. Yeah. So that is off for the game.
Getting the confirmation from umpire Tiny. Yes, he's off for the game. Tubes, I didn't get to see that spark that you were talking about. It's sad he's off.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't look very happy. Maybe he possibly caught one as well to retaliate.
I don't know if we've caught that on camera, but Paolini did. He's getting replaced. Punched him. So we're just finding out here now. There's been a report.
Here's the very play, Tubes. A few jumper punches, whack, and the old roundhouse. Looked like he pulled out at the last minute and went the open hand, but he was winding up.
This is an additional 52 because of the report. So Sansom's got 3 dim sims in a quarter. And just, I think Trey Westbury, the coach now, will just be calling for a little bit of calm as he does the right thing and just sends that one into the cricket nets.
I was going to say, where's he going to put this one? Into the bay? But he was quite reserved and just chipped it over the hat of the goal umpire, who has had work to do this quarter, Tubes, that Hobart end goal umpire. They just need to regroup here a bit, Lindisfarne. You know, they've got a big enough fight on their hands without giving away silly goals like that.
It's a run of 4 unanswered goals in the term, Whit. So
cooler heads need to prevail. Get the experienced boys into the middle, calm them down a bit. Say, come on, boys, we're here to play footy.
So I'm a little confused. Is he allowed to be replaced, Tiny, if it's a red card? Right. I think he's been replaced anyway.
So don't quote me on that right after Tubes quoted him. It looks like he has been, though.
Yeah.
They would have been all over that. It's not like ice hockey where you play a man down.
I think it could be with a red.
All right, give me 5 minutes, Tubes. I'll count them up.
Yeah. Righto.
I just need to stop moving for a second.
It's going to be hard considering you can only count to 15.
I can only count to 10 and they don't stop moving.
Handball's here now.
We'll probably get some clarification on that.
Look, I'll text someone.
Yeah. Find someone in that giant contacts list of yours.
Yeah, it's about time I used it for good. Not sure. We'll find out soon as the game goes on. Quick kick from Eden Bailey, and that one will not be a mark. Full time, no score. And that is quarter time. So Lindisfarne 4-5-29, trail Hobart 8-3, 51. Goal kickers for the Two Blues, Brown, Roberts and Paolini, with Ryan Martin getting one. For the Tigers, Jake Sansom and Ethan Monks have 3 each. And Zach Griggs and Lockie Dare have 1 apiece. We'll try and get an interview here at halftime, see what we can do for you. Tubes Taylor, Nick Whittle with you for a Hobart Airport SFL Community League. Round 5 match between the Two Blues and the Tigers. It's the Tigers with a handy lead. Oscar Shaw from the Hobart Tigers. You happy with that first half?
Yeah, very happy. Boys have brought the heat today. Lots of pressure on the ball. Not giving them an inch really, so we're happy with how we started.
A little bit of argy-bargy too there at half-time.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen at some stage today. Both 2 proud teams, and we're taking it up to them. So yeah.
I really liked it. Noah Mead in the middle has been fantastic, mate.
Yeah, Meady, he's a big beast. He, as I said to you the other day, he doesn't lose many ruck contests, so we'll just back him in to keep it going. We got Winnie chopping him out as well, so he did well in there too. Yeah, Winston Forrest doing a good job. All right, Oscar, I know you've got to get in there to give the boys a bit of a halftime pep talk. Yeah, thanks cheers, Chiefs. Thanks, mate. There we go. That's Oscar Shaw. We'll try and get involved over here, but a little bit later on, we've got the women's game coming along too. So the Hobart Airport SFL Women, with the Hobart Tigers getting their side back into the SFLW, which is fantastic. If you look around here, we've got a few of the players from the Hobart Tigers. They're just running out there doing a few little checks before the game.
And if you turn around this way, you can see where we are. There's Big Nick Whittle up in the top. There he is. Just give it a wave. There he is. A man with authority right there. So a little bit later on, the women's coming up. I was going to try and find someone else to chat to, but I think they're all pretty quiet. I might go and try and have a look inside the Lindisfarne rooms. Let's go. Come with me, Andy. I don't think that they like roaming tubes very much at the Lindisfarne Two Blues. We'll give it a go. Big fans. Let's go. Come through this way. Just watch yourself on the gates. Come through this way, mate. There you go. Let's go and have a look. We're going to have a look. Can't get in here. Can't get in there. They won't let us in. That's okay. I reckon Trey Westbury will be in there just telling the boys to calm down a little bit, just take it easy. They've got this game. There's plenty of wind going that way, so they'll be kicking with a breeze a little bit. So that's the southern end of the ground right there. We'll take a break here. Don't go too far away. More Hobart Airport SFL coming to you live from Anzac Park. It's the Two Blues trailing the Tigers. Hobart Airport SFL. It is about to start the second half, and my iPad's died again. I don't know what's going on here. Hobart 8-3-51, lead Lindisfarne 4-5-29. It is a 2-goal margin in favour of the visitors, and they're still in the rooms. I didn't get any feedback about the...
It's a bit more than 2 goals, Tubes.
Is it?
Yeah, well...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yep, I'm all
It is
good.
2.
Thank you.
Mrs. Whiten would be...
Oh, spewing 22 points.
Filthy at you for
Far
that.
out.
2 very different teams running off the ground for the half, Tubes. You were running down for the interview. I watched them run off the ground.
Yep.
Lindisfarne, very...
Somber.
Well, no, not somber. Just they seem just a bit annoyed at themselves. The heads down, charging off the ground. Where Hobart were a little bit more celebratory, but they did have people saying, "Come on, boys, that's only a half." So look, I expect Lindisfarne to respond here. Like Hobart can't have it their own way for the whole game, can they?
I don't know. I'd like to see how. I'd like to see how they run the game out, Hobart. I'm not super concerned about their skill.
Yep.
Maybe their fitness comes into question with.
Yeah. Well, I did notice there were a few boys cramping last week. And when I was getting out of the car and I thought must be close to the end, it was about 3 minutes into the third. So I'm hoping that they're better for the run, and they've done some Ks at training and can run this out, because they are in it up to their eyeballs against probably a more fancied opponent, most would think.
We'll get our scoreboard fixed for you shortly, folks. Oh, man, Adam De Silva's on the job at the minute,
Working very hard.
busting his backside.
I don't even
And we're
know, what
away.
is that thing? I've never seen one of those before.
Third term. Just be careful how you describe it. And the ball works its way just forward to centre for the Two Blues. Shout out to Craig Freeman, who's joined the live stream. Big Franger Freeman. Out it comes for Cole in a pair of school shoots. Brown, long kick. And the mark's taken by Wright.
Sun just dipped behind the roof here in our commentary position, but it's still full sun on the ground. It'd be hot out there.
Oh, yeah. I might even have to put a jumper on going back with a flight. Strong mark to Bosworth. Sansom takes the mark with a closing man in Jones.
He's been pretty good, Sanson Tubes. He provides that link up, that target, usually reserved for the big tall forward, the long down the line, but geez, he's been good.
Noel Mead's kick was a good one. Lockie Dare runs on. And he's got 2. Well, that's a deep fried sausage. And the Bain Marie is open again.
And that makes my comment on the wind look silly, because that one just carried over the back against the wind, landed in his lap. That's not the start Lindisfarne would have been hoping for, Tubes, I don't reckon. Because that was easy, really. Chip, 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 long to the goal square, goal.
Have a look at him celebrate too. Doesn't he love it, Lockie Dare? He's got a couple. And the margin now, it's 28 points. Gee whiz.
Wouldn't say panic stations yet, but another goal. Gee whiz, they're going to have to come home with a wet sail.
We're about 2 minutes in. We'll get Adam, the hitman, downstairs to fix that up. Down it comes for Sheldon Smith. He tries to shrug the tackle. Umpire said play on. Rush kick goes forward. Jordan Roberts over the footy, gets trapped by Sansom. And we'll see a ball up.
He's up for the fight. Sansom, to the surprise of no one, I reckon. He's not scared to get his hands dirty, that's for sure.
Handball comes out wide to Shaw. Shaw gives it back to Shaw. Kick in towards Monks on one leg. We're about nearly 3 minutes in.
Happy Gilmore reference before, choose Mr. Larson. 38 could possibly double as the caddy as well.
Now through traffic, out it comes for Shaw. Shaw's good. Didn't have it all. Darius Woodham over the footy. Westbury's tackled. Shaw went in and gathered the footy, then gave a handball straight to Blake Jones. Jones gives it to Smith. They're attacking in the most common names. Long kick. Goes along towards the big fella, Noah Brown. Bouncing ball, he collects, he shrugs past. Oh, he can't get past the man.
Well done.
Great tackle.
Oh, he's hurt himself. Tubes, he's in a lot of pain. Down here.
Yep, I think Noah Brown might be in a world of hurt.
And even his opponent looked pretty concerned for him then, so I reckon that's... He's thrown the mouth guard. You hate to see that.
No, you don't like seeing that.
They've got to hold the game
I
up.
think they do.
Yeah, the second umpire's called it.
We'll take a look at the replay. It was in the tackle.
I'm not sure I want to watch it.
No, I just didn't see what happened. But you saw Cosgrove turn around.
He looked worried, didn't
he? He was concerned. I think it's either ankle or knee. Here's the tackle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, his whole weight went through that ankle.
I think it might have been a dislocation. That's not good for Noah Brown. He was playing so well too. So a big news story here at Anzac Park. Noah Brown. You could tell he was in pain for the moment. I was watching the play, but you could hear him
thumping the ground. He reminded me of, was it Jason Snell from Geelong when he did his? Straight away you knew, hang on, this is actually a decent injury here. This isn't a tweak. Because he was in proper pain down there, the poor bloke. Hopefully he's got some good support down there. They've lifted him up. Surely he's not going to walk off. No, they're going to... No, he's not putting any weight through it whatsoever.
No.
He's almost put him on the stretcher, wouldn't he? He looks mighty uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's good to see him up, but gee whiz, you don't like seeing this.
Yeah, they're carrying him now. That's a bit more like it.
Yeah, I reckon it's an ankle, maybe a knee.
Yeah, there wasn't any malice in the tackle. It was just a genuine footy incident.
It was to be fair, it was a great, desperate tackle, but great to see him coming off Noah Brown. So this quarter will be a long one, given the nature of the injury. We'll try and get an update from Lindisfarne.
Yeah, almost feel a bit bad talking about something else now. It's,
No.
we've got to move on, I guess, though, Tubes.
We do. As the game continues on here, umpire says we'll ball it up.
The crowd's starting to build too. What have you got, a women's game after this, have we?
Yep.
You see the girls down there supporting the men. Few in the can bar, I tell you what. There would not be a better spot to be right now. Full sunshine. Great game of footy.
Yeah, it's a great facility here, isn't it?
It is. Nice view. Sure, if I went to the other end of that balcony, I could get some water glimpses as well.
Yeah. Maybe even a touch of the bridge.
Possibly.
And the mountain.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Got everything.
I don't know why you wouldn't be here. Cheers.
Get down. It's currently 28 points the margin in favour of Hobart, but this Two Blues side won't give up. Punched away. Continenza gets tackled with a footy. Ball pops into Continenza's hands. He's on hands and knees, and it somehow managed to get the footy of the little magnet. And we'll see a ball up.
You had a message from one of the streamers with a bit of medical knowledge. He wouldn't be surprised if that was a broken leg, Tubes.
Right.
Fingers crossed it's not. I hope you're wrong.
Blair. His kick, and
grab.
that's a great mark to Dill Johns.
What have you noticed with crowd numbers, Tubes, now since the Devils come along? Do you think their interest has spiked back up for local footy?
I hope so. I think that we're seeing a lot of, particularly at the community grounds, outside of inner Hobart, and I consider this an inner Hobart ground. We've still got a great crowd here today. But whenever I go to Dodgers Ferry, Cygnet, Huonville, New Norfolk last week was fantastic. It's
Snug.
great to see, snug. Great to see people back at the footy. Geordie Roberts, he's got that little burst of pace when he gets the pistons moving like that. Little one forward. Continenza's got to be good because the kick wasn't. Now the little handball over the top looking for Darius Woodham and co. Woodham in the stack hat, throws it on the boot. They got numbers everywhere. Trey Westbury all alone.
You know why they had numbers everywhere there, Tubes, is because the Hobart pushed back into the hot spot. They had 2 spare in the hot spot, and the Lindisfarne gentleman has lowered his eyes and said, you know what, I'm going to use your opponent. So possibly might create a bit of a change in strategy. If they keep picking apart that loose man like that, it's not going to be as effective.
Trey Westbury, the coach of the Two Blues, has created a wonderful environment here. He'd love to get his boys fired up. In he comes. That kick is just going to fade left through for a behind. Their first score of the term.
We've seen a few look like they've sat it up and waited for the breeze to do a bit of work, and that has done nothing. That was dead straight.
27 points the margin. Eden Bailey tracks the footy. He's got a little bit of pace here. He's got a man for company, though. Kick goes long.
And grab your man, Tubes.
Noah Mead. Handball's off to Lockie Wright.
Give him the 3 votes already, you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Bit too much footy to go for that sort of stuff.
A little early, but
yeah. He has been good.
You know, I know I'm leaning. Ball comes out the back. Mark taken by McPherson. Goes short, finds Eden Bailey. Bailey's got Stanley in the pocket.
Oh, well done. Oh.
Just couldn't quite get there. Handball over the top from Leo Blair. Stanley doesn't give up.
He's done very well there, that man. Outnumbered. Did not let that ball out.
You love to see it.
They're looking a little bit better, I found. Lindisfarne, like a passages of play, a bit of run and carry, a bit of link up hands. Lowering of the eyes. You know, Hobart did take a few intercept marks in that first half by just dragging that man back into the space in front of the full forward. Looks like they talked about that at halftime, I reckon.
Ball comes to the front of the pack. Trey Westbury got smashed.
Got ya.
He's holding the ball.
Stiff. It's very stiff.
He might have said that first movement was to try and ram his head into the breadbasket of the opponent to try and draw the kick, maybe. But, yeah, that was hot footy, wasn't it? It probably could have balled that one up. We love the umpires.
We do.
That one tiny. No, he's gone now.
He's gone.
Clip on the back of the ear. Well. It's your man again.
And that's out of bounds. So ball in, off hands. Just hearing that red card is off, not replaced.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
What does that mean? They've got to play a man down?
Yeah.
Sorry for being the expert comments and having no idea.
No, I'm pretty sure. Because it happened in a grand final a few years ago in the ODFA. The Shaw got his kick away, slipping over there. I think that was James Lang. It was. Ball up.
It's a big penalty, isn't it?
Yeah, well, don't be a tool is the advice there.
No haymakers.
Don't haymaker blokes. That's a great tackle by Darius Woodham. He went unrewarded. I'm not saying that Matteo Paolini is a tool. I'm saying the action.
If Paolini comes up here because he heard that, you get no help from me. I'm watching. I know what you mean, though. There's probably these days, if you throw it, maybe on the Queenstown gravel in 1987, you could get away with that. But these days, a right cross to the cheek of your opponent's generally going to get you in a bit of trouble.
Or the Rosebery bus.
Yes.
No, you can't. You just can't do it.
Nah.
And he was caught, so he'll take his medicine, I reckon, Matteo, and be back in a few weeks' time.
Has he got form, or you reckon that's just a rush of blood?
Look, I don't know him well enough to know his psychology, but yeah, he's a hothead. I don't think might be the first time he's been reported. That was good. A little kick off the ground and
he's
kick
called
in danger.
That a kicking in danger.
It was more like a soccer move, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a Gaelic footy little flick up to himself. I thought he did it well, but what would I know?
So Cole will give it off to Johns, left footer. Works it beautifully. No, Mead.
Oh, where's the
Different
contest on the line? They had someone on the line. They could have punched that one back into the hotspot tubes, but maybe they're all leading up.
Blair sends a helicopter. Wheeling around is Forrest.
He's got him by the arm. That has to be a free kick, doesn't it? Yeah, he's paid it. Probably didn't quite need to do that.
No, Lockie dares. Lockie dares filthy.
Yeah, he's pretending he can't hear the whistle. Selective hearing. He was going back for a shot on goal. But it was clear. I could see it from here. I'm 100 metres away. He's just held onto his arm. Like it was his favourite teddy. He was not letting go of it.
He's off to Nine Eyes.
But yeah, all you need to do is park in front of him and sort of inhibit his run, and your man would have marked it. Ooh, he's going to pay that Those are tricky ones, Tubes, because there is a bit of a strength disparity between the two, but he probably needed to disguise it a little bit better than just picking him up and throwing him on the ground like it's his younger brother.
The old Irish whip.
Yep.
The Ultimate Warrior did a few of those back in the day, and the Ultimate Warrior here today did it too, Blake Jones. So here's a man who's kicked 3 first-quarter goals on one leg.
Let's see if he did do a bit of work on it on Tuesday night, like the crowd suggested.
Look at Blake Jones on the mark, just doing a little bit of hip work.
Look at that. Oh, fading late. Called it early. Done the Mason Cox salute before it's even gone through. I'd like to see Blake Jones on the dance floor after that display on the mark. That was unreal.
That was horrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Short kick.
I reckon he does his best work after the game, doesn't he?
Westbury goes long. I think Blakey Jones is a pretty good kid. Misunderstood, perhaps. Charlie Gray's wrapped up in a tackle. We'll see a ball up. Big angry man. Noah Mead has it. And 50.
What for?
Not sure.
We need to get Tiny back out here.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good resource.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Tiny? He's probably umpiring another game.
Can't see him.
So, Noah Mead will go deep inside forward 50 now for another shot on goal. And this is dangerous for Lindisfarne. It's got opportunity to blow out.
Some good advice from the Canberra. It's the first I've heard. They're starting to perk up a bit, which is good. It's right to our right here. We're hoping for a bit of banter, but if this goes through. Oh, he's hooked that. It looked good off the boot, but just I was going to say, I was just going to go and hand him the 3 votes now. If he kicked that, he's been very good.
Look, it was the goal earlier. I can't remember who kicked it. There he is.
He sort of did the same thing.
Trey Westbury there.
Yeah, the umpire had to pay that after paying the free kick against Jonesy. It's a good chase.
Oh, look at Ethan Monks just chasing him down. That's a great kick, Stanley.
He would have kicked a few from this position, Tubes.
Yeah, he's a dead-eye dick. It's good to see him in the middle, but I think what happens when you move him from the middle, he's such a good finder of the footy and a user of the footy that you miss that. Yep, to pay Paul.
Hair looking immaculate. I know his wife, girlfriend's a hairdresser. He used to work with my missus at Some Hallucination. Not a hair out of place.
In comes Ed Stanley. The hairdresser's husband goes bang.
Look at that. He knows where the goals are, Ed.
And that's maybe just instilling a little bit of belief in the home side. Marching back to 22.
Yeah, definitely close enough. They certainly wouldn't be giving up on anything now. 58 from Hobart Tubes. Lachlan Wright.
Yeah.
Probably haven't made enough of that mullet, I don't think.
Yeah, it's outstanding, isn't it?
Great.
He's looking good.
Yeah. The mullet moustache combo, one of my favourite looks. I'm probably too old for it now. But I really wish it was acceptable back in my day.
A little bit of salt and pepper added to the mullet. You're going to have salt and pepper on your mullet. Jones wins it down again. Sansom's moved into the middle. Yeah, you talked about it earlier, about the move of Ed Stanley to full forward. I like it, but it is a little bit of robbing Peter to pay Father Paul.
That is a niche reference. There'd be a few people out there having a chuckle, but not many.
So a free kick going the way of Ned Shaw.
And speaking of Rob and Peter to pay Paul Sanson into the middle as well. Choose misses that link up half forward.
No, Mead.
Oh, here he is again.
Long kick inside forward 50. No one at home in this area. Pulford panics. Wrapped up in a tackle of Roberts.
No, I thought he was going to get pinged there.
Probably should have been, if I'm honest.
Well, if you compare it to the one over here, pretty similar. My umpies do a great job. I umpired an under-12 match last week, and my goodness, the advice I got from the 11-year-old boys.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And their parents.
What'd you tell them?
No, nothing. I was terrified of them. At the, sorry, mate, I'll let you call this bit.
It's fine.
At the end of the game where they do the 3 cheers for the umpires. 3 cheers for the umpires. I heard one of the opposition players say, yeah, maybe one of them. Just gave it to me after the game as well. So I do have massive respect for the men in green. It's not an easy job.
No, and more people should do it too. Give back to the game. Speaking of back to the game, we should probably get back to this one. One down here. Again, Webster got his handball back to Roberts. Roberts' kick goes long. Westbury sits under the footy, dropped what he should have taken. Leo Blair got a hand in there. Gill ran over the top of the footy. Westbury shrugs past one. He just got his kick away, only just. Mark taken here by Bosworth. Bosworth looks up. His kick is a little too hot for Shaw. They've got time here, and Shaw gets it back. Inside forward 50 it goes again. Monks is good.
Good jukes. Has that breeze died off? Because that seems to be carrying. You wouldn't have seen too many marks from behind in the first half, I don't reckon. And that's 2 we've seen now this quarter. Looks like Hobart have just adapted a little bit quicker to the changes in condition.
Unbelievable. In comes Ethan Monks for goal number 4. Drills it.
Yeah.
And he's actually kicked that one to Risdon Vale.
And he enjoyed that too. Really great to see. He took the advice he got from the Signet boys and worked on that set shot, because he pushed one right early this quarter, but he's been pretty good, I'd say, from the set shot.
Yeah. And you said earlier you're worried about his ankle. Have you seen any more of that?
No. 3 goals is usually a pretty good cure for any minor injury.
Well, he's got 4.
Well, 4 goals, sorry. He can sniff a bag, I reckon.
Back in the middle. Jones wins it down. Darius Woodham's in the middle. The ball comes out to Warnbrom. He gets run into by Continenza, who's desperate to get the 2 Blues some more goals. Handball comes back to Woodham. Woodham goes over the top. Blair, there's a bit off the ball here.
Here we go again.
And it's Gill, who's a little bit angry in the forward line for the 2 Blues.
Well, the crowd are into the umpire to make a decision down here. There's not an umpire in 100 metres. Last time I checked, the goal umpires don't have whistles. They weren't happy with a bit of treatment off the ball.
Maybe that's the next rule change.
Oh, could you imagine?
Ball works into Bricknell. Long kick.
That one's carried as well, Tubes.
Oh. There was no candy to be sold. But Westbury went for it. Cosgrove got his handball back to Blair. Blair's kick got smothered. Now a chance as the 2 Blues string a few together. Here's a chance now for the Pistons.
They're into it again behind the ball there, Tubes.
Yep.
I think it's Stanley.
Stanley and Gill going at it. Geordie Roberts does really well.
I'll tell you what, if Stanley gets on the end of this, he's going to give it to his opponent.
Eden Bailey goes over the top.
Let's watch the response. Look here, cramp.
Yeah.
I said it last week.
Ed Stanley gets the goal. He's second of the term. And a little bit more life.
They'll be getting some real encouragement, Lindisfarne, seeing the Cramp brothers out here on the wing, stretching out calf cramps halfway through the third. Well, it's easy for me to sit up on the deck and make comment. I'd be cramping 3 minutes into the first these days, I reckon. Either that or hammies would go. Ed Stanley was quite humble after that goal. I thought after a little push and shove he was going to just give it to him, but no. His eyes are on the main prize of getting the win.
Yeah, I think you're right. Jones won it down. Continenza wheels around the corner. Little fist from Cosgrove is a good one. Bailey just got the bad bounce. Leo Blair left the footy behind. Sansom dived on it. Now a chance if they can get it out here. The two Blues have got numbers around the footy. The Tigers are finally arriving. We'll see a ball up.
You can sense a little bit of a momentum shift here. This is the beauty of being at the ground. You probably can't sense it on TV, but Lindisfarne has definitely got a bit of a pep in their step, Tubes.
Agreed. Mead won it down. Westbury got a rush kick.
That's not far enough.
Carter Roach
He's
got
done.
his mullet taken down
They
and
paid
popped a
that.
high one. Gee, it slipped high. Wit.
Oh, geez, I thought he might have lowered the shoulder for that one, but I guess the rule is if you contact him above the shoulder, you got to pay it, don't you? Getting a few dirty looks from the Lindisfarne boys about questioning that free kick. Sorry, boys.
Well, the two Blues have got 18 men on the field right now. Wet.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on, but Carter Roach is having a shot on goal. He from the paint of 50. That's a beautiful kick. Now a bit of belief.
Yeah, oh, for sure. They never quite felt out of it, I don't think, and this is just going to reinstill that belief. And the same thing happened last week, although a little bit earlier. Hobart had it; they were in front at quarter time. So, dare I say it to you, Tubes, could they be the Carlton of the SFL Community League over the last couple of weeks?
Can you just be a bit
Sorry,
kinder,
mate.
please? It's really hard being a Carlton supporter, mate. 16 points the margin. No, I don't care. We played it right last night.
You were good.
Come back.
You were good.
Only ever play half footy, though.
Just chose the second half last night.
Yeah.
At least that's different.
Yeah. Change it up.
Yeah.
Down it comes. Trying that's holding the footy every day of the week.
Yeah, he
Great
did.
tackle, Continenza, who's come into the game.
Had the arms free. Probably could have got the handball off instead of the fend. You got to pay that one.
Continenza from just behind centre goes short to Westbury, who's caught. Just dropped the footy. So Carter Roach, the last goal kicker. Now Westbury of the Bailey variety goes long and deep, and just couldn't quite take the mark. There was Ryan Martin. Boundary throw in.
They're just looking better all over the ground at the moment, Lindisfarne. That short option's always on now. So when they get the ball in the middle, there's always a free player. And they're using that short option now, Tubes, instead of going long to the loose Hobart. I reckon if I was in charge down there at Hobart, I'd get rid of that loose man and I'd push him up onto those free half forwards because they're just getting too easy avenues to goal, I think.
Shaw goes long, finds Forrest. Forrest at centre wing. He's got a kick going way too far for his man Lockie there. And it bounces out of bounds for a ball in just inside the 50.
I think I saw the umpire do the lasso there. He's trailing a bit because that was quick ball movement.
Umpires are having a discussion here. They're just going to have a chat. And they're going to talk. He's going to say, do you think that was out in forward of the footy? He'll say, I don't know.
I was in Rose Bay.
I was in Rose Bay.
he would have no idea. And it's not his fault. Like one boundary umpire per side, that's a lot of ground to cover. And those two Hobart 50-metre kicks in 10 seconds, unless he's Usain Bolt, he's not getting anywhere near that. So, decision, I reckon. When in doubt, throw it in.
Gout might be the man.
My young bloke has just started boundary umpiring. He's been doing 10, 11, 12 Ks a game.
Really?
Yep.
You're tracking him?
He wears a watch, one of those fancy watches. Bit better than the old Casio calculator number that was a fancy washing out there. But yeah, he likes it. But yeah, I was just blown away by it. You never really, I guess, notice him or give him any credit. But that's a hell of a lot of ground they have to cover.
Shaw got his handball back. Dare's kick is smothered.
Oh. It's a bit tangled up. I think their shoelaces are tangled, are they?
I think they are. They're still together, those two. Westbury
exchanging phone numbers at the moment.
They just had a kiss too, so it's interesting.
I think they were genuinely tangled in each other's laces. I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, and this is trouble here because Continenza is down and sore. Lockie Dare's just doing up his shoes. Get the Velcro, son. I don't know why they don't bring the Velcro back. Tie it up and then put a Velcro over the top. Anyway, game on.
Do they even make them?
Roberts. That's what I'm saying. Bring him back so you can Velcro over the top of your laces. You kick better. Gee
Put
whiz.
himself under pressure there, Chews.
Lang.
He's done well.
Shaw flew high. Gave a handball off to a running man in right. Wright's kicked it off his shins.
It's a worm burner.
Shaw went in and got the footy and he's jumped on by 2 Blues. We'll see a ball up. This quarter will go long because of the injury to Noah Brown. I'll try and get an update on him at 3/4 time. You're putting the jumper on wet. You're sunburnt and trying to rug up.
Yeah, that's Tassie winter for you. Who would have thought to pack the sunscreen in the middle of May? But here we are. Now, I noticed today, Tubes, first verse second, third verse fourth, fifth verse sixth, seventh verse eighth.
It's really
do we have a Chew Man equivalent we can ask if that's ever happened before?
Well, no, we don't have a Chew Man.
Do we get around the grounds? I'd like to know how.
Yeah, I can tell you around the grounds. So Signet leading Sorrel by 22 points.
How far through are we?
Not far. That started, so we've been second quarter there because that game started an hour after this one.
Yep.
Huonville lead New Norfolk by 31. And Dodgers and Claremont don't start till 3 o'clock. So that's a later game. Short kick. Wide to Roberts. I think he stepped up a lot in this term, Geordie Roberts.
Yeah, he's been everywhere.
He's trapped here. Got his handball back looking for Cole. He's done well in the long sleeves there. It's almost like a wetsuit, that thing. Out of Cumps. Pulford gives it off to Wright. Wright drops it forward, but Zantuck all by himself.
He read that well.
Sharp.
We're getting shouts of move for him from the crowd. It looks like, yeah, Lindisfarne probably running across the top of the ground a little bit better just at this minute.
Sharp's kick. Got fisted away. McPherson wraps up Warnbrom. We'll see a ball up.
Yeah, that really interested in that Sorrel Signet game, top of the table clash. What I saw, I would have had Sorrel for that, but
really, yeah, Signet.
Once again, what would I know? Obviously, nothing. Signet, not by much. So both quality sides. But
Mead got his kick forward. Zantuck reads its best,
Yeah,
going
good
back
mark.
with a third touch and takes the grab. Zantuck, real old school 80s operator. He's got the sideburns, the bowl cut, and the long sleeves. Well, the long socks at least. If he had long sleeves and long socks, I'd get myself into a bit of trouble. Little push in the back.
I can't see him from this far away, but yeah, he's a solid unit.
High
No fuss.
Charlie Gray got a fist in late. Sansom went through without the ball. Carter Roach dribbles it forward, and guess who? Maybe he's the saviour
Ed Stanley.
for goal number 3 in the term.
That's just experience, wasn't it? He just saw, look, this is going to be a scrappy kick in. I know my teammate. I'm going to stand about 35 metres away, and it landed in his lap.
Didn't realise Cassidy was here, and that's drilled through. Ed Stanley's got another one, and now the margin is just 10 points.
Yeah, we knew they'd come. The move, Stanley forward's been a bit of a masterstroke so far. You don't kick 100 goals in a year by not knowing where the goals are, Tube, so get him in there and look like just let him go to work. And he's been excellent. What's that, 2 goals, 1 or this quarter, is it?
It is 4 goals to 1
No,
in
sorry,
the term.
just for Ed.
Oh, Ed, 3 goals.
In this quarter.
In this
Oh,
term.
there you go. Bit of a difference maker. Now, Hobart now just have to keep the ball out of there because it looks like he's on a bit of a heater. Young Ed.
Dove on the footy there, so trouble. Two Blues will get a free kick. Bailey to take it from the centre. Drives it long. Little fist came from behind. Westbury gave Shepherd to Johns. Johns tackled Gill hard. And it'll be a ball up.
Tell you what, he needs to. Yep, there he goes. I'm going to say don't leave him all alone in the goal square tubes. Umpire's found a free kick.
Obviously, Dylan Johns doesn't know the new rule. He goes wide, finds Wright. Wright's kicked the last 3 balls off his shin and finally gets one off his toes. Touched away there by Westbury, and it'll be a boundary throw-in. Quarter's now 33 minutes old, if you believe our stopwatch. I'm going to charge iPad and we're good to go. Ball in. And this on another stoppage.
Looks like Hobart have abandoned the loose man there, Tubes. Of course, I could have just invented the whole thing, but I did notice that there was a couple pulling back into that hole, and they're not there now, and I reckon it's because they were getting carved up across half forward.
Bailey got his kick forward. Gill dropped what he should have taken. Ed Stanley might have 4 in a term. He has, no.
Oh,
just missed. Tugged it a little hard.
I'm not sure how he could have marked it, ran it over the boundary. Instead, he turned around and placed it on the ground for Ed Stanley to have a good look at him. I reckon you've had 3 kicked on you in a quarter, Tubes. You're probably a bit nervous.
Well, there you go. It is 3/4 time here at Lindisfarne. Lindisfarne 8-8-56. Trail Hobart 10-5-65. It was a 4-goal to 1-2.
And it's game on.
It is game on. A 9-point margin. Don't go anywhere. It's Hobart Airport SFL Community League from Anzac Park. Lindisfarne Trail Hobart by 9 points. Tubes Taylor, Nick Whittle with you. We'll be right back.
One of the most significant and complex projects in the airport's history, which is upgrading the runway at the same time as we kept the airport operational. This means we can now handle larger aircraft like Boeing 787s and Airbus A350s. This is great news for our tourism industry, for our freight exports and for our Antarctic gateway. The main part was strengthening the runway, so we did that in 3 stages. The northern 800 metres, which we could do during the day, shortening the runway. Then we worked on the middle 1,000 metres, which we did as night work, so each night, and then opening the runway again in the morning. And then finally the southern 800 metres, again as day works. In addition to that, we also upgraded the taxiways, making them wider and stronger, and built a new aircraft parking position. We moved a huge amount of material in the project. We're taking away 30,000 tonnes of old asphalt and laying 100,000 tonnes of new asphalt. This was a $130 million investment in Tasmania's future, with a $60 million contribution from the Commonwealth Government. And all the work was done by Downer, who brought in 140 skilled workers from both Tasmania and the rest of Australia to do this project over the last year. I really want to thank the entire team that worked on the project, that delivered an incredibly complex project on time, on budget and safely. I'm incredibly proud of what we've delivered here. This is more than just an investment in the runway, it's an investment in making tomorrow's Tasmania possible.
Rightio, we're about to get underway again here at the Hobart Airport SFL. It's the final term about to get underway. I got my scoreboard ready to go. I'm sorted out. It's the final quarter. It's a 9-point margin. Lindisfarne 8-8, 56.
Oh, here we go.
10-5, 65. There's a little bit of argy-bargy off the ball.
Yep. Guess who? It's up in that Lindisfarne forward line. Oh, you don't pay those, do you?
I think you have to. The game hasn't started, but you can't do that.
It's our man again, isn't it?
It's Gill.
No, it's not. It's not. Where's Stanley started this quarter? Tubes is hogging the binoculars, so I can't see. And that is the worst possible start for Hobart, Tubes.
Well, that's goal number 4.
Who was it?
Geordie Roberts. No, Ed Stanley.
It's our man. I thought it was.
So that's a freebie.
Mentioned his 100-goal season's a bit, but you don't want to be giving a 100-goal forward a free kick in the goal square when you're 9 points up at the start of the last.
Well,
it's got to be better than that.
I don't know if our man Adam downstairs can restart the clock back to 0 because it's 0 minutes in. The siren didn't even go. So I don't know about that. Fourth quarter. Away we go. Reset it back, please, Adam, as the kick goes inside forward 50 for the Tigers. They really need something. And guess who? Noah Mead gives it off to Pulford. Pulford gives it away to Monks. Monks gets smashed in a tackle.
That's great pressure from Lindisfarne there.
Yep. 3 points the margin. That's a really interesting.
If you're a Hobart supporter, you'd be tearing your hair out about that, wouldn't you, Tubes?
Yeah.
You've been in front all day. You've got a lead at three-quarter time. They've put their leading goal scorer for the last million years forward, and you give him a kick before the siren even starts.
Yeah, it's not
ideal.
No.
Wasn't a heap in it, though, to be fair to him.
No. Bouncing ball here. McPherson gave a handball over the top to Woodham. Woodham goes long and deep. And that one's out of bounds. Ball in.
Yeah, that noise is definitely from the blokes next to us. Definitely wasn't Tubes cracking his 10th Great Northern.
10?
Yeah,
Gee whiz.
There's a little bit of mayo on that one,
A
folks.
little bit. There's a lot of mayo on that. And it's a Coca-Cola. Oh, a little fend off here from... what's going out here? Free kick going to...
It's not our man again, is
Yeah,
it?
Gill's given a lot of free kicks away. He's a temperamental little man. And Ed Stanley is going back for number 5.
In a half, we'll add to that, because he played the first half in the middle.
So this to put Lindisfarne in front, if you can believe it. He likes it. He's kicked that one to near star.
He doesn't miss those. I'd like to see a replay of that, Tubes. That was hard to see from back here. I don't know how you went with the binoculars.
There wasn't much in it, but it's a free kick and the umpires are in the best spot.
I saw the replay of the kick, not the free. Probably played it, but I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for some more spot fires out there. There's a bit of feeling in this one. Yeah, sorry, I did miss the replay indeed. No doubt about you downstairs, Adam. I take it you missed it as well, Tubes.
Yeah, I missed it.
I just wasn't sure. From here, it just looked like a genuine attempt to spoil, but yeah,
You can't,
like I said,
I don't think you
can't
can
see
spoil
from
in the
here.
back. See, Ed Stanley's kicked that one, as I said, to near star on the other side of the river. He pounded that.
Yeah. Oh, here he goes. He's going to play it again for us. So.
This is the off-the-ball stuff before the game. Oh,
went down a bit easy
little
there,
flop
didn't he?
there from our man Ed Stanley.
No wonder he kicks 100 goals if they're paying those.
Oh, big fly, sure.
What caddy got up?
That is the caddy from...
That is a great mark.
Long kick down towards Mead,
Get
who's
up,
a
big
monster.
fella.
Pulford just panicked a little bit. And then Zantuck arrived direct from
They
1987.
need one here, Tubes, is an understatement.
You,
Thank
you got a big bat in the cave there. It's a Batman to be happy with that one.
I'm happy you're a teller, mate.
Yeah, I'm a teller. Westbury ducked past one, got his handball away. The other Westbury of the tray variety rushed to kick out wide. Here's the caddy. Very clever by Cole. Kept running, did Sheldon Smith. Gave it back to Cole, who's in a pair of Doc Martens. Sends it in the middle. Geordie Roberts, great user of the footy. That's not his best. Down it comes towards Stanley. Stanley's jumped on by Gill. And now holding the footy. Wow.
He might have seen the replay of the one before the bounce, Tubes, and thought, I'll just give him one back here.
Gill. Horrible kick. Finds Noah Howard, who gives it off. That's a horrible kick. There's big Symbols, gives it off to Geordie. Wow, what was that? That was a really interesting kick.
Well thought out, though.
Yeah, ended up work. They don't have to look beautiful, do they?
No, there's
Bailey into the pocket on a lead. Stanley.
There's more cramp. Look at him. Yeah, he's down.
So, tell me, what's this? What's causing cramp? Like
Conditioning,
what?
I
Is it
reckon.
Conditioning?
Yeah. Oh, I used to have horrible calf cramps all the time. Unfit. Maybe I used to get told to eat bananas, potassium maybe, but
Pickle juice.
pickle juice, magnesium powder was suggested once, but once again, it's easy from up here, Tubes.
Ed Stanley for goal number 6 has tonked that one out on the full.
Well, that's twice Hobart have kicked it straight to Jones, or one was a handball, one was a kick. And I'm just wondering if they're having some trouble seeing him because he's that small. He's just hiding in a little pocket of shade and they're just kicking it straight to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Noah Mead. He's on the bench at the minute. Long kick. Sansom got to the front of the pack. Pulford. Oh, over the top came Webster. He ran into Sansom, then shrugged one. Caught one
my
high.
opinion, he ducked into that, Tubes. But anyway, we might see a replay. He's told the boys to calm it down.
I like it. Leadership. Oh, that's not a great kick. It might work out okay.
Numbers at the fall of
Bailey,
the ball.
bending run. Go, goal. Has it been touched?
Don't think so.
Goal. Eden Bailey's got a beauty. And the margin is extended.
They're just running on top of the ground at the moment. I think there's another one down with cramp there at centre half back, Tubes, or is that an injury? Apologies if it is. No, he's getting his legs stretched out. That is an absolute classic response to the cramp, getting your teammate to hold your leg up straight. But you saw then at the fall of the ball, right in teeth of goal for Lindisfarne, and there was just Lindisfarne blokes all over it. They seem to have the edge in fitness, Tubes. I'm not sure if that's just me, but that's what it looks like from up here.
So I'm just hearing from AFL, he can be replaced. So I apologise to everyone in the umpiring fraternity.
No need to apologise, mate. We were just unsure.
No, I need to get that right.
I mean, we know now.
Well, how come in the ODFA Grand Final did that happen? Maybe it's a different rule for the ODFA. Thanks to Mick Hoyle from AFL Tas.
Tubes, get the binoculars on our number, is it 16 centre half back for Hobart? I can hardly move without cramping up.
Charlie Gray, that is, out of bounds.
It's an important position to be able to move.
Yeah.
Centre half back when you're under siege. They might have to change him.
Cracknell gave a little push in the back and got it down for Leo Blair. That's a dangerous kick, but it might work out okay if their team can stay uncramped. Dive on the footy was good. Continenza got it back. It wasn't Continenza at all. It was actually your man Chatterton. Out it comes now, popping across the top of the oval there. The handball spread out. Shaw ran into trouble. Eden Bailey now caught holding the footy. Free kick, Sheldon Smith.
Yeah, it went for the fend and it got knocked out. I think they consider that prior opportunity, incorrect disposal.
Smith sent a long rocket down towards Johns, who takes the mark over the back.
Saw a bit more evidence, Tubes, of the little bit of difference in fitness here. Hobart had a 2-on-1, and I looked down and for a split second, looked back up, and it was 5-on-2 for Lindisfarne. So they are getting to the contest in numbers, and Hobart just struggling to get there at the moment, which is a real shame because they have shown plenty of fight today.
Johns gets his first, and that margin goes out even further.
We need to find something here, Hobart. Tubes, where's it going to come from?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you move Sansom into the middle.
Mead's gone back into the ruck, which is going to help.
Not if Jones is doing that. Straight down the throat of... He's a teammate. Westbury got it away. Mead, a little bit of volleyball stuff, finds Westbury. Westbury gets smothered. Little shrug there. Ball up.
They're going to have to dig real deep here, Hobart. The next goal's huge. That's a little bit high.
So,
throw it up, says the umpire.
Sansom. Long roost. Oh, gee, who wants the footy? There's too many players shielding their eyes and not watching the ball. Webster.
He ran 20 metres in the wrong direction looking for a hand pass and no one came at him. So he was forced to kick in the end.
Geez, put a man on skates there. Winston Forrest just slid away.
Oh, I reckon his teammates will show him the replay of that one during the week.
Mead goes wide, finds Wright. Wright short, over the top.
They should have a spare man here, Hobart.
To Shaw.
There he is.
And there he is, the man who was on skates, managed to find his way. Forrest into the pocket to Dare.
They did that well. Hobart, the Lindisfarne defender, was forced to come up to prevent the free run into the 50, which left the man spare over the back, and they've used him instead of blazing away, which is easy to do at this time of the game.
He can't be Jason Blazley away. Dare likes it off the boot.
Yeah,
I tell you what, that's a good
finish.
kick.
They needed that. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Dare's third.
Yeah, he's been good. He's a crafty young forward. Don't know if he's young.
Yeah.
Everyone looks young out there to me these days.
It stops a run of 7 goals.
7. Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that. Was that either side of the break? Yeah, I guess they did, yeah. Ed Stanley got 6 or 5 of them. So that was well and truly against the run of play there, Tubes. And they did it well, I thought. There's a pulse.
Back in the guts. Down it comes for Shaw. Handball comes out to Ferguson. He gets smothered by Jones. Jones leaves it for Westbury. Westbury gets stripped of the footy. Is that holding the ball? It is. Warmburn will get the free kick.
They found an extra gear. They needed to, and they have.
Long kick to Dare. Beg your pardon, it's Griggs, who looks a lot like Dan. Needs to go long and deep inside forward 50. Who's at home? Oh, Webster, he's so good.
Yeah.
Don't you love him?
I reckon if I was a Hobart midfielder delivering it to the...
Jones!
I'm going to pay that.
Strong!
That big fella got up.
Look at him.
Looks like he's come straight from his job at the wharf, Tubes. And he's just taking marks for fun out there.
He's kicked it straight to his opposition player, though.
He must have been hiding in that shadow that Jonesy was hiding in earlier.
You don't want to... I'll tell you what, you don't want to run into Blake Jones in a shadow.
No. No, not at all. He's
terrifying.
Oh, great spot. Good tackle. Who
Was
made
good.
that tackle again, Tubes? 22, Lindisfarne.
Webster.
Huge. He's been huge.
Zantuck shrugs past one, gets the handball off to Westbury. This game's just gone up a notch. Kick out wide towards McPherson. Worked his player off the ball beautifully. Bouncing ball here, though. It's picked up by that man in
Great step.
Butler, and that's a good kick. Finds Shaw. That's a good kick into the middle,
it's
and
our man
guess
again.
who? Samsonite.
He has just snuck out the back there. How many's he kicked?
Jake Sansom, this is for number 4.
Staggering he got that much time and space in the forward line.
This is a
It
great
was
game.
set up by the step and the delivery into the middle, the transfer of play into the middle there from your man.
Sansom needs it to do some work. Can't get it there.
He wasn't happy. Just heard from a good authority next to us that was an SHIT kick. Thanks for that.
And for those that
Better
can't
give it
spell,
away.
he
Sorry.
said shit.
I wasn't sure of the rules.
Well, you
Just
can
about
say
to-
one. We've had one per game, and that's it. I've
Okay,
just
good.
used it.
Well, I was going to say I was about to hand my headset over to that because that is expert. It definitely was. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I only just missed. A bit harsh on sense.
Going around the grounds, Sorrel trails Signet by 20 points. Huonville have got 22 points over the top of New Norfolk, and Claremont and Dodgers are one behind between the two of them. Little handball came over the top. Here's Jones. I believe that belongs to Mr. Gilmore. And there's a big tackle by Ferguson on Zantuck.
You expecting Claremont to be competitive against?
Look, I'll tell you this, Whit. Every side this year has improved, and Claremont aren't nearly as bad as they have been in the past. That's a fact. Here comes Sheldon Smith. Look at him. He's so quick. He goes one way. He gave the handball over the top to Roberts. The handball just missed the mark, though.
Oh, big collision.
Yeah,
Well done.
Very good from Roberts.
Yeah.
Long kick.
He's had a great second half, Roberts, Tubes.
Tell you what, so's this fella, right. He's done very well. McPherson's he's got for company. Handball's up to Shaw. Shaw's handball goes over the top. Trying to find a teammate, and that might be a lasso free kick, is it?
Did he get a touch on it?
Might have.
Very hard to tell from this far away. It looks like he's going to throw it in, Tubes.
Look at that. That was nearly the caddy on Jordan Roberts.
Now, number 14 from Lindisfarne there is
Sheldon
Smith. He had a bloke on his hammer, blinked, and he was 10 metres clear. He must have some poke. Lightning acceleration from Smith there.
Yeah, the touch footy player in him. Hard for 5. Ball up again.
I would have liked to have that burst of speed in my back in the day, Tubes. It would have been real handy.
You'd have been a very good player if you'd had a little bit more pace, Whit.
A newborn giraffe I was often likened to.
Oh, look at the amount of candy Bailey Westbury's selling. Nothing for sale. Handball off to Shaw. Came from Blair. Shaw's kick goes long. Who's at home? Sharpie got pushed in the back, maybe.
Oh, who is it? Look who it is.
Samsonite. Goal!
Oh, there he is. He has been very good today, Tubes. And if Mead doesn't do something soon, I'm having Sanson in front of him.
Really?
Yep, he's been excellent.
Gee
Providing
whiz.
that link up. This is just for Hobart. Providing that link up across half forward. He's pushed hard back towards goal. He's kicked 4.
There's 2 points in it.
This is great. I thought Hobart were done. There was people cramping all over the place. They've got the bananas out. They've got the magnesium powder out. Something's happened.
Pickle juice.
They're back. They are back. And the crowd is loving it.
I'm not sure our folks to the right are
No,
loving it very
there's
much, but
They're a bit pensive to the right. I reckon they thought, like us, that Lindisfarne were going to waltz away with this one, and it has not been the case, and well done to
Mead
Hobart for fighting it out.
in the middle, rucked it down. Gee, I'll tell you what, how about poor old Sharpie? He's been sunburned all day, and they said to him in the last quarter, into the ruck you go, Sharpie.
I just want to provide an expert comment on the candy being sold out there. It is 100% Lindisfarne, 0% Hobart. Great mark. Well
Yeah,
done.
Dylan
Really
Johns.
soaked up some pressure with that mark, Tubes.
Reliable.
But yeah, they must train a bit of the candy selling at Lindisfarne because they have been very good today.
They call it the candy shop over here. Oh, he had to be quick there.
Oh,
Closing
it's our man
speed was
again.
good. Sheldon Smith took the mark.
Don't let him play on because he'll take off. He'll be in the goal square in 4 seconds.
Roberts.
It's a good passage of play.
That's a great kick.
Yeah, wow.
Ed Stanley.
Could they have swung him forward earlier, Tubes? Because since he has gone forward, it's looked a different game.
Yeah, I don't know.
That seemed to have missed him too much in through the middle. They've got some depth through there.
Yeah, they definitely do, Wet.
Sheldon Smith really lifted in this last quarter.
This is for number 6.
In a half.
In a half. He's a lovely kick of the footy, and that's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Like shelling peas for Ed. 40 out directly in front.
So it turns out that the Oatlands District Football Association is the only league in Tasmania that has the red card send-off. And apparently, yeah, these umpires have got it right. Should never have doubted them. Should never have doubted them.
We didn't doubt. We just
we
wondered.
I went out there at three-quarter time to ask them about it because I'd been told on good authority. I'm not going to put the person under the bus who I texted. Mick Hoyle got back to me with the actual
rule.
Rule. Yeah. Anyway, game on.
You have been doing some work on the phone, so that's Tubes is going the extra mile for the listener.
And the viewer.
I was about to take over the commentary there for a while, Tubes.
Angus Lamb goes wide.
We've got some Lindisfarne cramp now.
Yeah, Darius Woodham's in a bit of trouble. Here's Ed Stanley
from
the pocket. No way. Wow.
He hasn't.
That's elite work from Ed Stanley. He's in 7th heaven. 92 plays 78. That's an amazing finish from Ed Stanley. Wowee.
Can't add too many expert comments on that, mate. That was just a good individual effort. There wasn't much, thought, structure, training that goes into that. That's just a bit of individual brilliance. Well done to Ed on goal number 7.
Wow. Got a little push in the back from Gill.
Yeah. Yeah, crafty forward, isn't he, Tubes? 7.5. Yeah, that's unreal. And forget just the number of goals he's kicked. In the context of the game, he's pretty much turned it on its head.
They go for it again. Trey Westbury now to maybe put it beyond doubt, because if this goes through for a goal, they need 4 goals unanswered, the Hobart, and they just don't look like it right now.
They don't.
They did earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
When they got within 2.
Yeah. Now, I reckon Cramp is about to overtake the Snug Canberra's most mentions from me today, Tubes. But I feel like...
I'm just going through the statistics here for possessions, and Snug's out on top with 35.
But there has been, yeah. It's
What's
hard.
going on here?
When you're cramping in the calf, as soon as you try to accelerate or jump or change direction, it locks up again, and you're basically useless. So,
I think there was a Eden Bailey infringement on the man on the mark there, so it'll be brought back. Trey Westbury can't kick over a Coke can, so he'd be looking for a pass here.
Was he passing that one off, or was that a shot?
There he goes. There he goes. There you go. Just a little 9-9 chip.
He's put that up.
No, Mead. Read it best.
Continues to try hard, does Mead.
Somehow Snug's not even on the team sheets here.
More mentions.
Long kick. Worked okay. Warmburn got it out. Rushed kick here. Now who's at home? Bouncing. It'll be a Lasso free kick going away Zantuck.
I really enjoy the action that the boundary umpire has to do for the Lasso as well. Got a bit of Gangnam style about it.
Got a bit of Marist Regional College. Walshy. Stephen Walsh teaching us how to dance.
Good grief. There'd be some Northwest Coast listeners having a field day today, Tubes.
Shout out to Liam, Daniel and Andy, who are all on the camera today. They've done an amazing job capturing this content today. And the team at Content Visuals, Sammy and Adam in the box, have been fantastic.
They have been good, Tubes. My first time, and I noticed how smooth these guys are behind the camera and in the control room and wandering around fixing problems and putting out fires. They've been very good today. Almost as good as the snug Canbar.
Great
Tubes.
tackle. Play on the call.
He's ducked into that.
You've mentioned the snug Canbar again. Here's a little
no
bend.
way. No way.
It's
That's a
through.
great goal.
That's brilliant. Jude
That is
Butler take a
great.
bow. Maybe a last-minute effort for the Tigers.
To get back in it.
They trail by 8 points.
And I will shut my mouth about left feet, Tubes, because that check side was from 40 metres out. That was a great finish.
How about the bend on it?
Yeah. Had no right to go that far with that bend. He just hit that sweetly. Great finish. And some more grumbles to our right from the Lindisfarne faithful.
So what happens here? I reckon we've got maybe 4 minutes to go. Back in the middle. Mead wins it down.
Big clearance to win.
Westbury won it.
Dinner for two.
Straight out of the middle. Long kick. Mark taken
Pay
by
that mark.
Gill.
They
Gets
just got to
caught.
go, don't they?
They do. Couldn't take the mark there. I think that was Warburton.
Ball up's a win.
And
from
just
Lindisfarne now.
remember that before the start of this quarter, there was a free kick before play had even started.
Yeah.
So it should really be 2 points. An unnecessary free kick, for Gill to give away. Roberts been very, very good, just runs it out of
Yeah,
bounds.
particularly in the second half. He's been good. Smith's been great. Obviously Stanley. For Hobart, Mead in the ruck, been excellent. Big Sansom, the enforcer. He's been excellent with his four sausages. Oh, sorry, dim sims. I'm not sure a goal has ever been called a dim sim, ever. But we're starting a trend.
Little
He's
mark.
marked that uncontested in the end.
Yep, Gill needs to use it
Oh,
here.
that's
gee
dangerous.
whiz.
He was hiding in Joyce's shadow again. Sorry, Jonesy's shadow again. That's been a problem.
Yep.
He's been good, this man too, Tubes. I think
Yeah.
his number makes him stand out a bit, but he has been good.
His kick goes wide.
He's going to have to push back hard.
That's
Well
a
done.
great mark to the caddy.
Yeah.
The caddy goes short to Dare.
Yeah, did not take one look behind him. Then the caddy said, "You want to put your knee
Oh.
into my back? Go
Can't.
for it, mate. I'm marking it."
Zach Griggs drops what he should have taken. You can't drop those. Good news is time stops.
He'd probably like his time again on that one, but he's working hard. He made position. He got the ball delivered to him on a plate. He must have been thinking about his next move, I reckon, Tubes.
Into the Bay Marie. Ruck contest, one down.
Oh.
Rush kick. Goes okay. Bouncing ball. The crowd starts to go. There's the runner. That's Blakey Lamprell there in the pink shirt. He's injured. Short kick. Cole. Good. Trouble.
Oh, Sanford,
Late.
he snuck up on him. Yeah.
Mead takes the mark.
Oh, that's 50. Has to be 50.
No, he's probably looking to play on there, Big Noah.
Oh, I don't know if you can assume, Tubes. I don't know. Maybe I just want a close game.
Long kick. Deep inside forward 50.
Sansom.
Here's a chance. Bending
great
around the
smother.
Dare.
It was your man again.
Jones.
It was your man. Number
Ethan Monks got it away. Sharpie got his handball out. There did Monks. Maybe a high tackle. Umpire says no, my ball.
I think that was Webster that got that smother, Tubes.
Agreed.
Just on the ground already, just threw a hand out in hope and he nearly marked it.
What a way to finish.
That's how good he's been today. He wouldn't have surprised me if he just marked that straight off the boot. Here he is again.
Webster got it away. Only as far as Butler. Big hit off the plate. Butler saw. He heard that from here. He might have.
Yeah, no, he's to his feet. He looks good. He'll shake that off, Tubes, for the last minute or two. What is it, 25 in time?
25 plus time on. 20, or maybe 20 minutes in time on.
Yeah, Siren,
Chance at the back.
Siren can't be far away. They need a goal here.
They really need one, don't they?
I know they're probably don't want to talk about honourable losses, Tubes, but they've shown plenty today. There's a lot to be happy about, I reckon, if you're in the Hobart camp.
Right,
every player in the ground, bar 4 in the middle, are in the Hobart forward line at the moment.
Sheldon Smith tried to fend off, got his handball away.
He's found space. Oh, another smother. That's 2. That's excellent.
And now another ball up.
Hey, volume. That was Tate Carter-Roach, I think, was it, Tubes?
I think so.
That smother.
Ball up. Ruck contest 1 down. Webster got a hand in. Zantuck looking in traffic. Trouble here. Just got to kick away. Who's sitting underneath it? Your man, Bosworth, needs to go back and drill this or find someone.
It's a tough kick.
Oh, Gill's been silly here.
Oh, he's
And
played
50.
50. Oh, my goodness.
Gill got right in his face then. And that's as
Dunno.
dubious as anything.
Yeah.
And he's got the goal. Caden Bosworth. It's a 2-point margin and there's bugger all time left here at Anzac Park.
Yep. Tubes just giving me to keep the voice down, so apologies if I've hurt anyone's ears.
No idea how long there is to go. It's got to be stuff all. We've gone 28 minutes and it is game on.
I don't know what you think of that, Tubes. Did you see the incident?
It was just off the ball. Gill got into Sheldon Smith. Sheldon Smith got back into Gill.
You just grabbed him a bit high. There
And-
wasn't much in it, but I guess if you're going to pay the Stanley one before the bounce, you're going to pay that one too, to the letter of the law.
A minute 40 to go. A minute 40 to go. It is game on here at Anzac Park. Don't go anywhere. It's Hobart Airport SFL. The best game of the season so far. Mead wins it out of the ruck. Sheldon Smith got tackled. Kick inside forward 50 comes for the Tigers. Who's at home? Big fly. Ethan Monks kept his feet. Out the back Dare. Bends it around. It's a goal.
Sausage. Oh my goodness, they're in front.
Lockie Dare's got 4 and they're in front. I can't believe it. They haven't looked like it in this term.
I look like a real idiot now. Talking about honourable losses and cramps, and they're out of it, and they have found something. That is unbelievable.
There is still time for Lindisfarne. That would have been 40 seconds off the clock.
At most. There's definitely time.
Heaps of time left in this game.
And
Don't go anywhere.
The 666 rule as well, Tubes, makes it interesting, doesn't it? They can't flood back. So clearance here is huge.
Looks like Jude Butler's got the job on Sheldon Smith. Jones and Mead. Mead wins it down. Sheldon Smith runs through. Lots of pace. Kick inside forward 50. Who's at home? Johns.
What's he paid the mark?
Umpires pay the mark.
Gee whiz. This
Dylan Johns.
is nearly going to be after the siren, Tubes, maybe.
What a game of footy. He's a left footer too. It's the right side for a left footer.
That wind has just dropped out too. He can just put this one straight through.
What a game. The siren may go as he approaches goal. Dylan Johns with the weight of the world on his shoulders. Kicks towards goal. It looks okay. It's across the face.
Man, that must have been close. What do Hobart do here? Just get all the numbers to the boundary and try and... Yep, he's waving them. That's your mate, Tubes, with the hair. What's his name?
Long kick comes from Leo Blair. That's who it was. Mark taken by Mead. I think it's too much for the two Blues from here. He's getting called to play on. Left foot kick is long.
Punch it over the line if you're Hobart.
Oh, big fly! Huge mark to Shaw. Elliot Shaw takes maybe a match-saving mark at centre wing.
That was huge.
Cole should gather this. Maybe should have got a free kick. There's numbers here for the Tigers. They force a boundary throw in. And
there
there
it
goes the siren. The Tigers win by 3 points in a master stroke of coaching by Alan Christensen. Effort by the boys for the Tigers. Heartbreak for the two Blues. And maybe this is the belief that the Hobart Footy Club need for the future. What a game of footy, Nick Whittle.
Unbelievable. We wrote them off. Well, I wrote them off. They looked out on their feet. They were approaching 3 goals down, Tubes, and they have found something. That was remarkable.
14-9-93. Hobart defeat Lindisfarne 15-6-96. What a game of footy. Goal kickers For the Two Blues, it was 7 Ed Stanley, then singles to Bailey, Brown, Paolini, Carter Roach and Martin. And for the Tigers, it was 4 to Sansom and Monks, 4 to Lockie Dare, 3 goal kickers of 4 apiece. Jude Butler, Zach Griggs and Caden Bosworth had 1 each. We'll go downstairs and try and get some interviews. Nick Whittle, you've been fantastic this afternoon. I'm going to head boundary side, try and get the coach of the Tigers.
Thanks,
What a
James.
game of footy.
Yeah, what a great game. Thanks very much, mate.
Well, there we go. I know you're going to get in there and sing the song, Alan Christensen, but Bundy, that's a massive win for your footy club.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than that, does it? We've been, sort of, hanging around the bottom of the pack, just with, beating the same couple of teams. But to knock that off, it's pretty special.
Late in that quarter, we had you written off. I certainly didn't, but the commentary box, Nick Whittle, my co-commentator, said you were done.
Yeah, no, I just told him to attack it. Just attack it. Why not attack right now? So, they really pushed back on it. They threw a couple of punches. I'm pretty proud of them. I better get in there,
Yeah, you get in there, but what an amazing effort by the Hobart Tigers. A huge win here at Anzac Park. They defeat Lindisfarne by 3 points. We've got another game starting in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hobart Airport SFL coming up shortly live on the Hobart Airport SFL Facebook page. You can hear him singing the song in there. What an amazing game of footy. That is one for the ages, one of the best I've seen. We've got Hobart versus Lindisfarne here at Anzac Park coming up in the Hobart Airport SFL Community League Women's Competition. That's coming up next.